So last night, I don't know if you guys know or not, all yesterday my mom was having like super sharp pains in like her lower right.
Yeah. Get busy. Get busy. Everybody get busy. I need y'all to report to the dance floor right this minute.
Hey Nan fam, guess what? We are at the hospital. So for the last 48 hours, Tiffany has not been feeling very well. She's had a really bad stomach ache and she's tried to just lay down and rest, hoping that it would go away. But it's finally gotten to a point that it's really bothering her. And so it's late Saturday night and we've come over to the hospital to have her checked out at the emergency room, see if we can find out what's gonna happen here. So I will let you know. We're just gonna check in here and then I'll let you know what's going on. Well, guess what? They have admitted us here at the emergency room. Here is my beautiful wife.
Hey.
Okay, so with what they're thinking, because of the area that it's hurting on her right lower abdomen, they're saying that it could be a tubal pregnancy, or that she could have appendicitis, or there's a couple other little things because of the area that it's in. So they're going to admit us here for a little bit, and then they're going to take her in and do a CAT scan to see if they can find out what's going on, because they said they need some images to be able to do that. So we're waiting for them to be able to take her in, and then they said it would be about an hour before they'd have the results to be able to tell us what for sure is going on. So we're going to be patient here for a little while and wait and see what happens. All right, honey, how you feeling?
Better now because they gave me medicine in my IV, so
Yeah.
now my tummy isn't killing me as bad. But it was so bad, like literally cozy up on the couch into my tummy. I thought I was gonna die. So I don't know what is going on. I was really worried that it is a tubal pregnancy because I don't know. I just was really worried that it could be it is. I don't know if that's what it is though. But anyway, that's had me worried. I'm worried about the kids because it's getting really late and Lily's got it under control and Journey, but so it's tomorrow being Easter. I have all the Easter dresses ready and I have like all the baskets and everything ready, and yeah, now I just don't know what to do. So
We'll wait and see what the doctor says once we do the CAT scan.
hopefully we're not here for very long. Hopefully they figure out what it is fast tonight.
All right, they just came and they took Tiffany away and they're doing the CAT scan. So it would take about 10 minutes. So I'm waiting here for her to come back and we'll check in with her once she gets back in the room in about 10-15 minutes. She's back.
I'm back. That was the weirdest thing ever. They put like iodine or something in my IV, and it was so weird. It felt like my throat got really hot, and then like your whole body gets hot, and then you have to hold your breath while this machine goes around you.
I've never had one of those, so
Yeah, it was.
seen it on TV, but
I know it's crazy weird. I'm really grateful they have stuff like that now. That's really good.
so they said it was going to take almost an hour before they got the results. So we're
Yeah,
gonna wait.
I'm sure. I don't
It's
know.
now-
All I know is I feel way better now because they missed it. So I'm just like so grateful that I'm not like in horrendous pain anymore because it was pretty bad. Like I started getting nervous that I wouldn't be able to actually like get up and walk to the car, and I was gonna have to call someone to come get me, and I didn't want to scare the kids or anything. So I'm grateful. And luckily most of the kids had gone to sleep by the time we left, so like none of them were scared. Like I didn't want them to be scared also. So that's good, but it is getting pretty late now, and so I don't know if we're gonna go have Easter morning. We'll have to have Easter morning on Monday or something.
Yeah,
Oh, alright.
we'll celebrate it. It's an important day. All right, you rest while we wait for them, and then we'll let you know what the results are here in about an hour.
Alright guys, well, good news and bad news. So I'm not pregnant with a tubal pregnancy, which is really good news. But the bad news is I have appendicitis. And I'm like, oh, so do I just take antibiotics or whatever? It's like, oh no, we have to go into surgery and take out your appendix. So we'll be doing surgery, I guess, and taking out my appendix for Easter morning. Hey! Oh, trying to figure out what to do. What do you think we should do, honey? Think we should call Kennedy or somebody to come help the kids, or just...
They're going to be fine. Let's just take care of you. You need to quit worrying about them and take care of you. They're going to be fine.
Yeah.
All right, you get some rest because they're going to move us in just a few minutes to the other hospital, and it's already after 3 o'clock in the morning. So, okay, we need to get a little rest. At least you have a bed. I have a chair.
Against me and your best. Pull back at a reason.
They've moved you into your new room. What do you think?
I mean, there's some great quarters.
Just nice and small. And they gave me this awesome chair to sleep in.
If we choose to stand with the best at our worst.
It's the next morning, so they're gonna take me back in like an hour for surgery. Benji's filming. He slept on the great bed right there.
There it is.
I don't know, I feel so bad, but I literally had this whole Easter thing, like really neat thing with like footsteps of Christ, and we're gonna go through like his last week of his life, and then they're all gonna get these beautiful dresses and attend church, and then come home and get their baskets and have this big Easter dinner. So I'm really bummed that I'm here, but it's okay. It's all good. But anyway, I'm gonna do that, and hopefully everything will be fine, and then we'll head home and just kind of have a quiet Easter and hug on my babies. I can still give them all their fun stuff, and maybe we'll do the neat lesson in a couple days when I feel better, but that's the status for right now. You guys are getting ready to take me back, so I hope I wish me a hug.
Questions?
How long is the surgery then?
It's usually, the surgery itself is probably about 30 minutes.
Okay.
It's, there's going to sleep, there's waking up. So
Yeah.
An hour.
Is my anesthesiologist going to talk to me? Okay.
Yep. We'll come talk to you next.
Okay.
Yep.
Happy Easter, honey.
Thanks. Just a little bit bummed because I did lots of preparing to make really special for the kids. This isn't quite as special for the kids. That's right though.
It's not about all the fun things. It's about the purpose.
I just had it set up to be really
The
neat.
resurrection.
I had it set up to be really neat about all of that stuff. So
Yeah.
it's okay.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
We can still share all that. I know you wanted to do that on a video. We'll still share it. This might come out a little later, but guess what? Everyone's going to see this and they're going to go, we understand. We'll still watch. Are you trying to call Janie, honey?
Yeah. She can call home on Easter, so I was just trying to call her, tell her what's going on. Hi.
What's happening?
I have appendicitis and I'm getting my appendix out.
Jeez, that's a great Easter gift.
I know.
That's horrible.
I know. So here I am.
That's scary so bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to scare you.
Hey guys, welcome back to Not Enough Nelsons. I know I look a little crazy. I literally just woke up. Like, I still have wet hair from last night. So last night, I don't know if you guys know or not, all yesterday my mom was having like super sharp pains in like her lower right part of her stomach and couldn't like really move or anything, or so she just rested all day. And my dad took her to the hospital last night and they just found out at like 3 in the morning that my mom is getting surgery. And so my mom's helper, she's really nice, always is ready to help, is coming over to help us get ready, because if you guys didn't know, also it is Easter morning and this is not a typical Easter morning that we would usually have every single year, is it, Lex? Did you know that mom's getting surgery? Yeah. Are we gonna have any good Easter still? Yeah? All right. So we're gonna get ready and go to church and say some prayers that she will hopefully feel better and the surgery will go good and all is well. So yeah, that is what our life is currently like right now on Easter morning.
In Spanish, I couldn't think of a word. That's funny.
I'm an anesthesiologist. I'll be the physician responsible for your anesthesia today.
Okay.
Got an appendix that needs to come out. Is that right?
Yeah. I'm a little bit more nervous because they're gonna put in a breathing tube. That kind of freaks me out for some reason. I don't know why. I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway, they're gonna take me back soon. As you saw, they're saying a cute little prayer with Jeannie, and she's Spanish speaking, and so it was funny. She forgot some of the words, and she had to say them in Spanish. It's so cute. It's so glad that she's got the language down so good. So anyway, everything's gonna be okay.
Benji, if you'd like to wish her well, we'll have you. Oh, nice to
I got 10 kids at home.
Oh, do you really?
All right, so this is my waiting area. I guess I'm going to be sitting here for about an hour waiting, hopefully that everything goes well here in the waiting room. So say a little prayer for my wife, please. We have a big family. We need everything to go well so that she's safe.
All right, guys, we are all ready for church in our church outfits, and we are about to go to church. Don't mind, this is what we have for breakfast. So, hey guys, we are now off to church, but huge shout out to Ivy City Cope for these super cute Easter outfits. You guys, so cute, and our mom got them for us, so we're thankful for that. Guys, we are now off to Easter, and if you guys didn't know, church is our favorite part of Easter because we get to learn more and go and celebrate. Oh, Beckham loves church. We get to go and celebrate our Savior Jesus Christ. So our mom is still in surgery, which is the sad news, but I know she'll be super happy that we're going to church. So we're doing it for our mom because we love her, and we're sending her all of our good vibes to hopefully make it to a good recovery. So.
You know, life is fast. It's very busy. There's always something going on, but very seldom do we slow down and really, oh wow, this could be a big deal. And I'm just really, really grateful for my wife. I love her a lot. She is always giving of herself to me and to the kids, trying to help other people. And I just really recognized again today sometimes that I don't probably tell her enough how much I love her or give her a hug and just let her know how much I appreciate her. So I'm sure everything's going to be fine, but I really do love my wife, and I'm grateful for all that she does for us. So thank you, honey. Please be safe as you're in there. Heavenly Father, please watch out for her, if you will. So Tiffany just got out of surgery. The doctor came and told me that everything went really well. It took about an hour. So she's still asleep, recovering in there. She said that I could come and see her probably, like I said, in about an hour once she wakes up. She's out of it still. So I'll let you know, but I'm so glad everything went well. It's scary.
So my favorite thing that I got is probably the watermelon shake, sugar scrub, or the perfume and the body lotion because it smells so good.
Oh, this is what I love. This is the Orby Ball.
Oh, that smells good. This is my absolute favorite.
Same. I love me some sugar scrub. Aquaphor. Beckham got some Tech-Decks. Oh, yeah.
My candy, my lip balm. Yeah, I just got candy and some eggs and some body scrub.
We love you, Mom. See you soon.
All right, it has been almost 3 hours since Tiffany got out of surgery, and the doctor and nurses just said they're still a little bit worried because her blood pressure still has not gotten to where they want it to be, so they're still going to keep us here for a while. So it's a little bit worried about that, and so they're worried about that. They want it to be up to 60 is what they said they like it to be at, so 90 over 60, and we're still at 89 over 48. So the doctor came in and said they're still a little bit concerned with her blood pressure. She's always worried about the kids and wanting to get home. So I'm trying to not bug her and let her sleep as much as we can. And we'll just be patient. But I think everything's gone okay and she's going to do just fine.
Alright guys, mind doesn't matter. I have to wake up my brain.
You just slept for another whole hour.
I gotta get home.
For what?
Easter.
You gotta not worry about Easter, you gotta worry about you.
Yeah, my body's moving fast now.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Look how beautiful you are.
All these people are gonna see me.
It's reality, honey.
It's reality.
That's the good thing is you don't try to pretend that you're not something. You're always who you really are.
Alright, well,
That's why people like you.
waking myself up now.
The kids just ate lunch, they're good.
They ate lunch. What they eat?
I don't know. They just made lunch, they said. Keep going. 90 over 51. Eating did way better.
Is that better?
That was better.
Really let me on.
I don't know, we'll see. We'll call the nurse. Alright, so the nurse said to let Tiffany rest, so I'm gonna let her go to sleep for a couple hours.
Yeah. She said the physician said it's okay as long as I'm stable or something, so just rest for a few hours and maybe it'll go back up on its own. Maybe you can just leave me and go make Easter dinner. Feed everybody and then bring me back a plate.
Yeah. Let you sleep. Alright, I'm gonna get the nurse and see what she thinks. I love you. So, alright.
See you soon.
Okay. There are our emergency helicopters. Oh, glad we didn't have to do that today. We've done that before. That's a scary time when Tiffany got in their accident, had all the kids in there, and Navy was life flighted.
I look awful, but I'm just checking in. So Benji went home to make dinner for the kids and I'm just here. My blood pressure is just super low. So I'm just trying to get that back up and rest until it goes a little bit up, and then I'll be able to go home with the kids for Easter. So this has been crazy and very unexpected, and I'm super sad because I had a really special thing planned for the kids, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, hopefully the kids are doing fine at home eating dinner, and I'll be able to join them soon.
Okay guys, my dad came home from the hospital with my mom. Well, my mom's still at the hospital because her blood pressure has to go up or down. I don't remember which one she said, but her surgery went well, but she has to make sure that her blood pressure is good before she comes home. So my dad is making dinner and we're straightening up things just so then when she does come home, it's less of a mess and yeah, all of that great stuff. We just have all the kids doing what they want. We have Presley for some reason on the floor, drinking and watching something on, Navy on the couch. We have Cozy, Journey, Sadie doing dishes. It's a great day. Also, Ledger and me made some cute Easter flowers, huh? Tell me if they're good. Yeah. Try it and tell me if it's good. Yeah. Oh, you got some messy face.
We're making some little tiny ones for Mom so I can take them over to her. Now we gotta get her some baked beans.
Baked beans.
Look at those beans, they're just perfect.
I still remember the first time I kissed you. The look on your face as I grazed your lips with my lips.
All right, everyone's sitting down because we're about to eat some dinner. Without Mom, Dad is gonna be a kind Samaritan and bring her some food at the doctor. So, all right, Pat and Josh, some soda.
Our dreams were alive, we had a fire inside, those were the days.
So obviously, Tiffany's not here. There's no organization to this. No sitting down and having this perfect little thing. Everyone's just doing their thing, so. Grab a ring. Mom, we love you, but we're doing our best. Hi, hon. Are you okay? Did you have a good rest?
Ish.
Ish?
Yeah, what's the box you brought?
It is a prize.
I got a prize?
Oh, it's a present.
You got a present?
I went home and made you a present.
Oh, cute. I like it. Oh, it's Easter dinner.
Did they already feed you?
Oh, no, just little things, but yummy. That's awesome. The good news is I have all this yummy food. The bad news is I don't really have a fork, but that's okay.
I had one at one point.
What, you did?
Wait till you see the rest of the video when we were at home and how chaotic it was. I don't think any of the kids used a fork while they were eating either.
Oh, they did. They just saw him.
Use your fingers.
That's funny. Well, also, the good news is she said that I can go here in a little bit. So
she did?
Yeah. So I'll just eat some of the fruit and then I can go enjoy the other stuff at home.
Sorry.
You're so sweet for bringing it. Thank you.
I kept it in the warming drawer. I tried to do good.
Aww. And you made all this when you went home?
But yeah.
Did the kids not help you? You sound defeated.
They did not. I'm tired. I got 2 hours of sleep last night, so I'm a little bit.
Yeah.
Have one of those. They're yummy strawberries with your yummy dip.
Did Lily make the dip?
Lily did make the dip. How was that?
Really good.
Since you haven't eaten for 48 hours, it's probably really good.
Yeah.
Hey, they did turn that thing off, so that must be a good sign.
Yeah, it just really ran out, so she came in and
Awesome.
did everything and checked inside the other way. Check out. I'm like, no, so.
All right.
Awesome.
Well, eat your fruit and then let's get out of here.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay guys, I just got a call from my dad that he's gonna be bringing my mom home soon. And so I'm gonna get the kids settled down and make it comfortable, well, as much as I can for her when she gets home so she can have a good recovery. But yeah, thanks so much for watching our emergency Easter, I guess you could say. And yeah, love you all, bye.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up at this point.
You feel like you're gonna throw up? You're feeling sick again? Okay, it's okay. Okay.
Yeah. Fresh vet. We overseas with this one, man. Get busy. Get busy. Everybody get busy. I need y'all to report to the dance floor right this minute.
welcome back to the channel. I am just downstairs. It is the morning time. Me and Josh are quarantining at my house, so we slept over. My mom is gone. She is getting some like Sprite and crackers because we have a child who is sick.
Okay guys, I just woke up this morning and we were starting our normal morning routine and Presley got a stomach ache and we kind of just didn't know if it was serious or not, but then she started throwing up. So I'm on my way to the store to be able to get her a few things. We don't have any like saltine crackers or chicken noodle soup or Sprite. We don't have a lot of things because of the, you know, quarantine thing. So I'm gonna throw on my mask and my gloves and run and get her some of those things. Let's go!
So, I feel really bad because she's just been having a really bad stomach ache and throwing up, and it's not good. Hello, good morning. Good morning. The sick child is Presley. Presley was in my mom's room all night throwing up. I heard about it when I woke up this morning. So we're gonna go check on how she's doing. She's upstairs. I feel so bad. I hate being sick. Hi, Presley. She's got her blankie, paper towels. What's this?
It's coloring stuff. These are just books I was reading before.
Books you were reading. She's eating some crackers.
This just in case, like.
Yeah, and that's. How many times have you thrown up? Twice.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
She was like really yellow. She threw up an hour ago and then she just threw up.
Oh, I'm sorry that you're sick. How do you feel after you throw up? Are you like okay?
More.
Or do you feel kind of sick?
To me, it feels
kind
like
of sick.
it doesn't hurt, but then it does hurt again. Like it kind of feels. It probably feels a little bit better though, because I just kind of got some of the yucky stuff.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I hate being sick so much.
Eating crackers.
Yeah. Hopefully those crackers help. Don't eat too many too fast, or else you could throw up again.
I know, but I like
eat them slow.
I kind of like being sick because
you like being sick.
I like it kind of because then you don't have to do stuff.
Oh, so are you baking?
No, I'm not. No, she actually threw up. But my throat bag is in there.
All right, I know you're not baking. I was just playing around. But make sure that you
I kind of like that.
don't eat too many crackers, or else you're gonna throw up again. And
I don't mostly like it. I only like a little bit because I like go everywhere and like that.
Okay.
But I don't like that.
Mommy's going to get you some Sprite, and she's going to get you some crackers that are a little more plain than those. Because that's all the crackers we have right now. So, hello, Navy.
Hi.
Welcome. Keep your distance. She is sick. You still love her. We just gotta make sure we wash our hands a lot.
Like she doesn't have like the coronavirus or anything.
She wants the remote. Where is it? Here's the remote. So she gets to watch some TV because she's gonna be bored today while she's sick. And that's her little spot. And there's the garbage can we do not want to look through. We have this bottle of hand sanitizer. We gotta use it wisely. Just like a good. That's good.
Peppa has it. Mom's high heel.
What do you mean?
Peppa.
No. Don't let her eat Mom's high heel. Ah! No! Help somebody get her. Somebody get her, please. Come here. Wow. Screwing up Mom's shoes. Oh my. We're cleaning up. So here's the real mess. We are in the middle of cleaning up our kitchen. Journey is our dishwasher. She's really good at it, right, Journey? Yeah. You're really good at it. This is kind of the kitchen at the moment. Let's just say it's been very, very hard keeping the house clean with everybody here. Like, very hard. Because literally 16 kids can't leave the house. What's the house gonna look like? There you go. Solve the equation because, yeah, it's been rough.
Everybody, come downstairs, please.
Thank you.
I said, come downstairs and Except Presley.
Except Presley. So we're trying to get all the kids to come downstairs. They're all doing their jobs right now. So my mom has made everybody do their job. Luke's done. We have collected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people so far.
Oh, guys, Electric can say mama.
We tried to show, but he wouldn't.
Say mama. Electric, say mama. Mama.
Nope, he's not gonna do it again.
Mama.
He's camera shy. That is really what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my idea. Since my mom's at the store, she's gonna be picking up some of those like really cool water balloons, and then we're gonna have like a huge water balloon fight. So that will be fun for the kids to do today, except for Presley. We should go check on her.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up at this point.
You feel like you're gonna throw up? You feeling sick again? Okay, it's okay. Elsie got you another bag in case you throw up again. That's a really nice sister, huh?
And there's the hotel room.
Oh, that was nice. There's a bunch in case you throw up again. That's your 3rd time throwing up? I'm so sorry. My mom isn't back from the store yet, so Elsie's being nice and getting some water for Presley, huh? Some ice water.
Here you go. See if that makes you feel any better. It's got lots of good stuff for it in it. Are you starting to feel any better yet? A little bit. Do I need to take it out of your tummy like magic? So in our family, this mommy has magic hands. And I don't really know how I got them. I think I got them from my mommy. Ledger's telling you it's true. And I think my mommy got them from her mommy, but this is how it works. You guys out there can have your mommy try this on you, right? Because this works pretty well. So what you do is you first go like this. You have to clap really big. Only the mommy has to clap. So you go like this and you rub really fast. It's kind of like they get their magic powers just to ruin. Kind of get warm and tingly. And then you go like this on the tummy and somehow you're able to pull out the yuckies. Oh, that one's a big one. And you throw them on the floor. And you pull them out. Oh, that one's a big one. And you throw it on the floor. Let's get it here. Throw it on the floor. Let me cover it for you. Oh, that's a big long one. Oh goodness, it's really long right here. Throw it on the floor. A little bit more. Oh, that one was really. This one over here has some more. Okay. Oh, I almost got it. That's a big one. Does that one feel like it's big? Can you feel it coming out? Oh. Does that feel better? Yeah. Does it? It's great. I don't know how I got that magic. My Grandma Great, remember Grandma Great? Yeah. She had it. One time Aunt Kelly was really sick before her wedding. And so I watched my grandma do that. She put her hands together and she went this. And she just had magic hands and she took a headache out of her head and made her just feel all better just cooking like that. Because mommies are magic, I think.
Alright guys, the water balloons are finally here. Let's fill them up. Okay, here's all the balloons. We're about to fill them up. These ones are like gray party ones, Beckham. Is that what you're saying? What are you doing? What is that face? Who did you learn that from? Seriously.
Daddy.
Dad does not do that. What does that mean?
Love you.
Oh, I love you. I thought you were meaning rock and roll. Okay, Delaney's pulling this. We already did some water balloons. Okay, we're going to be filling up some more. So here we go. All right, Delaney's pushing the water now. We got Ledger out here. They're taking the kinks. There's kinks in the hose, so we have to wait. We have this awesome hose that makes 2, like lets us fill up 2 at the same time. So here we go. We're gonna see how it works. We're ready. Fire in the hole. Oh, they're getting bigger and bigger. Turn it up higher. Higher.
I didn't want to make it higher.
Thank you.
Oh,
Here it goes.
these ones are growing.
Yep, those ones aren't growing yet.
Yeah.
They will in a minute.
No, they won't.
They won't? No?
Yeah, they will. No,
Maybe we shouldn't have done 2 at a time. I don't know if this is a good idea. All right, they're filling up.
Oh, those ones are growing now.
Are they growing?
Now it's gonna Oh, guys, it's gonna be very hard.
Uh-oh, here they go. All right, let's see, they're dropping.
They're coming. The red ones are going.
All right, let go, I want to see. Awesome, we're gonna have an epic water balloon fight. All right, these are our last ones. This is all the way filled up, this entire thing. So, who's ready to have a water balloon fight? The first game is called Try to Catch the Water Balloon, all right? I'm gonna throw it up way high, and whoever catches the most stays in. Whoever catches the least is out. All right, here we go. 3, 2. Oh! So far, no one has caught the water balloon. Here we go. Are you kidding me? Okay, Beckham's throwing this one. Here we go. 3. Whoa! Go, yeah! Hurry! You guys really need to get out of here. Okay, fight in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah! Not like that, Kay. You are cheating! Okay, Navy had a really good idea. What are you doing?
I'm writing Presley a get well card.
Get well soon card. That's really nice. Look how cute. That's really nice, sister. Are you just gonna give it to her or what?
No, I'm gonna have everybody sign it inside so that she can feel better.
That's really nice. Excuse me, what you doing in the big trash can? What are you doing in the big trash can?
Delaney had an accident.
Where are you going?
We have to take Delaney to the doctor. And there is a fire. Oh, look at her foot. And then I got a phone call early Saturday morning.
Right, it was Journey. Journey had an accident.
As soon as I tried to get up, like really bad hurting, I cried.
Okay, so welcome back to Not Enough Nelsons. Today we have a great video for you.
A great video.
Benji had a fun week last week. I was out of town, as you know, with the kiddos. And what do you think about last week? Would you like to preface the first thing that happened?
Well, we haven't had a video like this for a while.
Yes.
But I had the opportunity to do 2 extremely fun activities this
if you
weekend.
want to call it that. We're being sarcastic, okay? Delaney had an accident, and we're gonna start with her accident.
And it was not with the vehicle, thank goodness.
Yeah, she definitely was not in a car accident. We've had a really bad car accident actually in our past.
That was very, very scary.
That was pretty awful.
You guys were traveling up north, got the phone call, you guys were in emergency, Navy was life flighted. That was not a good experience.
Yeah, I remember that.
This was like a really emotional time. This was after Navy just got released from the hospital. I found out about the growth in my neck. We found out Mom was okay. Most of the damage I feel like was in the front on my side.
And this is the back of the car, and you can see the window shattered in the back. Luckily, it was not that. It wasn't that serious, but it was a pretty bad owie. So we will go ahead and show you what happened there.
All right, everybody, guess what? Tiffany is out of town at a cheerleading competition with all the kids except for, who's that? Ledger Nike. Delaney. And Mr. Beckham B, Mr. B. I don't know where he's at. He's over at the neighbors, so I gotta go find him. But last night, while we were home, it was quiet, everything was going well, and all of a sudden, Delaney and Beckham come up to me and say, "Hey, Dad, Delaney stepped on a nail. And I said, okay. And I thought they were just kidding because Beckham has some magic tricks. So all of a sudden they come over here and they're like, no, Dad, she really stepped on a nail. And I'm like, okay, come on, guys. Well, then all of a sudden Delaney comes over and shows me. And I thought it was still fake. But in her foot was this nail. For real. Delaney didn't know what to do. I finally pulled it out. But this morning, Delaney woke up and now what's the problem, Delaney?
My foot is swollen and I cannot walk on it.
Her foot is completely swollen and she can't walk on it. So, I didn't think about it last night, but I'm gonna take her to the emergency because I think she's probably gonna need a tetanus shot. So, Delaney, do you wanna show them your foot? All right, Delaney, let's see it. It is actually pretty swollen. Where did you step on it at? Show us under your foot where it's hurting at.
Right there.
Right there. So almost in the middle of her foot, just a little bit towards maybe the smaller toe. So right now we're gonna run to the emergency and see what they tell us, just to make sure everything's okay. So come with us, here we go. And right as we're ready to go, guess who shows up? Who is that?
Where are you going?
We have to take Delaney to the doctor. Guess why?
Why?
What happened last night to Delaney's foot? Do you remember?
She got a nail in it.
She got a nail in it, and guess what?
Wait, let me see it.
Now she can't walk on it because it's swollen and so actually I'm gonna take her to the hospital right now, okay? Actually to the emergency to make sure it's okay. All right, so I'm pretty sure what this nail is it was on the bottom of a stool or a chair somewhere in the house and somehow it's fallen off. And so it's kind of rusty and I just don't want to take a chance because if her foot's getting swollen, I was always taught you need a tetanus shot. So I don't know much about it other than a tetanus shot prevents you from getting infections and, you know, having your foot get hurt really bad. So we're gonna hurry and take her. Hopefully they'll take care of Delaney. So let's go. All right, Delaney, show us how you walk. It's really slow and kind of just walking on your hill.
To your skin and go through.
Yeah, it was all the way in there. I pulled it out, so.
Which foot? This foot. You want a tetanus shot?
That's what I'm worried about. She probably, I don't know when the last one was she had, so.
How old are you? 12.
Ledger, that's not a joke. If that really, how can you put that in your foot? That look like that was kind of funny? Oh my goodness. Ledger, that's actually what happened to Delaney, but it went through her foot.
How?
She stepped on it and that went all the way in her skin. Wouldn't that hurt?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take it out of there. Don't even play with that. That would really make an owie in your foot and you'd have to get a shot. Okay?
I like shots.
I know, no one does. So let's put it back. Can I have it back? Nope. See, look at it. See how it's rusty? Look on it. See how it's kind of brown and not silver? Can you see that? It's got rusty on it. That makes it so she got an infection. Ask Delaney if she wants to step on a nail again.
No.
Did it hurt?
Yes.
Okay, Delaney, what did he just say was good news?
That I've had a tetanus shot in 2023.
That's good news. So we'll still get it checked out and make sure everything's okay, but that's a good thing that you had a tetanus. Yeah. All right. Way to go, Mom. Way to keep things up to date, right? Okay, they just got done checking us in. Now we're gonna go back to the waiting room. Ledger, what did you find on the floor in the waiting room?
Monsters.
They got monsters on there, huh? That's kind of fun.
Hey, come back here.
Okay, we gotta be quiet though. All right, Delaney, what do you think? SpongeBob would say 3 hours later.
3 hours later.
How many hours is it going to be before we get in there? How long are we going to have to wait?
30 minutes.
30 minutes? All right, we'll see. It's 11:35, so we'll see what time we get in. All right, Delaney, are you ready to go back?
Yes.
You were close, 11:57.
Oh.
Perfect. Let's go.
It'll show up right there.
Oh, look at her foot. It's on the, look right there on her foot. Oh my gosh. Isn't that crazy? They just took a picture of her bones. I'm gonna take another picture. Watch right there. Oh, they took the side. It's now 12:04. In like less than 10 minutes, they have gotten us in, done an x-ray. That is like amazingly record time, huh?
Yes.
We're gonna be in and out of here. All right, anything you want to tell everybody? Any advice?
Don't step on a nail.
Duh.
Very good. That's what I was thinking. Okay. And if you happen to step on a nail, you need to make sure and go into the doctor because it could be rusty and you have to make sure you have a tetanus shot so that it makes sure that your foot doesn't swell up and have an infection. So we're glad that you had a tetanus shot a year ago. So we're good. So we'll see what the doctor says because I don't know what else they're going to do to us or to you, right? Not to me, to you. Ledger's got a lot of energy. Huh, Ledger? You got some energy, buddy? Oh, I fell asleep. Excellent. Sleep, Ledger? Oh, Ledger, are you sleeping? Oh, he fell asleep. Oh, good night, Ledger. We love you. I sure hope. Whoa, he woke up. Oh, maybe he's gonna fall back asleep.
Fell asleep?
Will you show me that cool dance that you learned yesterday while we're waiting? Delaney hasn't seen it. And she can't do it because she can't move. You take your shoes off right there and do it? All right, it's like amazing. Okay, ready? He saw that yesterday on a video and he was able to copy it. That was awesome, bro. Okay, Delaney, so because you're allergic to amoxicillin and penicillin, we gotta find a different medicine that he can give you you're not allergic to so he can help your foot get better. So that was awesome. They have been so fast and good today. It's been awesome. Okay, so he said he's gonna come back and tell us what medication, and then guess what? We'll probably get discharged and go home, and then you can run around the block. We'll go home, and you'll probably have to rest.
Yes.
No hanging out with friends. You're just gonna have to sit on the couch and crochet.
I do not know how to crochet.
You can call it Journey. That's what Journey's really good at. You guys can hang out and crochet.
I'm not crocheting.
There we go. All right. Crochet, Journey, crochet. The doctor came in. What did he say?
He said they're gonna come clean it and dress it, and then he gave us a prescription to take for a couple days, and then we're good to go.
We're gonna go get your medicine because he said we gotta hurry and get that for sure. So we called in the prescription already. So we'll go pick it up and then we'll head home and then you can crochet. It'll be great. It'll be great. Yep. You and Journey. You and Journey. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'll stop and buy you some yarn. Some of those.
What, like it's hard?
Crocheting needles. It'll be a great time. You and Journey can crochet me a blanket.
Oh, I don't know how to crochet.
All right. Well, it's a good time to learn. All right, Delaney. What'd they do to you?
Just wrapped it up.
All right. You ready to go get your medicine? Let's go get the medicine. We'll go home. Just leaving, and look, Ledger, there is a helicopter. You know what that helicopter's for? That's in case someone gets hurt and is in a place that they can't get out with a car, or it's a really bad emergency, they have to do it really fast. They can go pick somebody up in that red helicopter. It's amazing what people can do to help us if we're in an emergency. We are so glad that we have doctors and hospitals and people that can help us when we need help, huh? Okay, what's the first rule before we can leave?
Put on seatbelt.
Let's put on our seatbelts. Hurry, put your seatbelt on. I'm gonna go have a race. On your marks, go. Oh, I think I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Oh, you're done?
Yeah.
I'm on. Mine's on. You're on?
Yeah.
All right, good boy. You got your seatbelt. You're on your car seat? Perfect. All right. Put that around us over his shoulder. Make sure, Delaney, that's got to be over his shoulder. Perfect. Thank you. All right, let's go.
So as you see, Delaney,
I had that happen to me when I was young, so I've experienced that. Only mine was about that long. Hers was this long.
Oh, it makes me wince to even
I
think
stepped
about
on
it.
a 2x4 when I was at a job working and
the nail was
ouch,
poking up?
straight up.
Does that make you guys just go like this? That makes me go like this.
You thought I would have saw it. I actually had another time that I stepped and it went through my shoe and it went right between two of my toes. It missed.
Oh,
So
that was lucky.
That was a lucky day. But
One
I
time,
have done that.
my grandma and my mom were like tying a quilt. You know, they have those great big needles. And they used to have shag carpet back when I was a little girl. That was the in thing.
Shag carpeting? Come on.
I was walking and boom, a needle went right in the bottom of my foot and it was in about that far. It's very painful.
I don't think you even have to actually experience that to have that
To like,
feeling go through your body.
know
Like,
it. Oh,
yeah.
yeah. But Delaney's okay. It's been a week now. She's totally fine. She's walking on like normal. She's wearing normal shoes. Like the infection, like that possibly could ever happen with that is fine. She didn't get any infection or anything like that.
She just missed soccer tryouts.
Yeah, which isn't good.
Yep.
Because, we wanted her to be in soccer this year. But we're figuring that out. It might be okay. So we'll keep you apprised of that information. All right, then things were going good. You had your like you know, you had your rhythm with all the
Yep,
kids, a few
everything
kids
was
that were
good.
here. And
then I got a phone call early Saturday morning.
right, it was Journey. Journey had an accident. She was calm though when she called. I mean, but it hurt, but she was calm.
Yeah, we weren't in like a rush. She just says,
Yeah.
I gotten hurt. Can you take me to the doctor? And I'm like, why, Journey? She says, I had a little accident.
I was
So-
rollerblading, and this is what, yeah. But you know what? A really sweet lady, I do have to do a shout out for neighbors because this happens often, but a really sweet lady, I guess her daughter saw Journey fall down and ran in and told her mom, and the mom came out and this lady helped her get back home, and so that was really nice
Gave
of
her water, took care of her.
Yeah. When I was little, I was in a really bad biking accident, and we went down this really steep hill with me and my friend, and suddenly the brakes went out about halfway down, and enough that we were like preparing to crash, and I like put my hands in front of my head even to like protect myself, and we flew, and my friend like broke a couple of her teeth and was bleeding, and I got knocked out. Anyway, we had a really nice kind of like neighbor person that was in the area bring us home and take care of us. And so shout out to nice neighbors out there that are watching out for kids, especially during summertime. So let's see what happened to Journey.
Guess what? Journey just called, said that last night as she was rollerblading, she fell down and hurt her wrist. And now she wants me to come and get her to take her to the emergency. It must be summertime. Last year we had a whole bunch of opportunities to go to the emergency. We're hoping that's not gonna happen this year, but guess what? School is out actually this week, and now we're gonna have been to the emergency twice. So anyway, come with me. I'm gonna head over to Journey's, pick her up. We're gonna go over into the emergency and see if she needs a cast or if she sprained her wrist or what's happening. We just know it hurts. All right, here we go. All right, guess what? Just arrived at the Journey Nelson house. And guess who's getting in the car with me here?
Hi guys.
It's Journey. Journey, why am I here?
We are going to the doctor's. So I have 2 dogs and I rollerblade with them just to get their energy out. And this morning I was doing that.
Oh, it was this morning? I thought it was last night.
No, it was this morning.
This morning, good, okay.
It was this morning and I was doing that and I didn't see a rock. I guess it was a rock, and I fell right on my wrist. And then there was good Samaritans that ran to me, try to see if I was okay. And I thought I was okay. I was like, I just scraped my knee because I did.
Uh-oh, look at that knee. Oh, yeah.
Knee right there.
Ouch.
Scraped my knee. And I was like, I should be fine. I'll be fine. As soon as I tried to get up, my right wrist was killing me. Like really bad hurting. I cried too.
Oh, did you?
So I called mom and I was like, we need to go to the doctors to see what.
And what handed are you? Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed and that's the one that I hurt.
Oh no. Well.
Oh no.
All right, you ready? Well, let's go check it out. We'll go to the emergency.
Okay.
And let's hope.
Let's cross our fingers.
We'll go see. All right, here we go. All right, me and Journey are at a red light, and we just looked over to the side of us, and there is a fire. And I don't know what it is. I'm gonna try and flip the phone and see if we can see actually what is going on. Wow. What is it? Oh, someone is just burning weeds. Oh, that was getting huge though. That was scary. Holy cow, look at that. Wow. They were probably pretty scared that was getting close to their house. They'd get water out. Well, that was actually pretty doggone scary. Wouldn't you say, Journey?
Yeah, I was getting close to a tree.
When we saw that those flames were clear up there, glad that's not a fire at that house. Wow. And here comes the fire truck. And here we are, Journey. Instacare. Which arm hurts?
The right one.
That one? Can't move it?
Mm-mm. I try to move it, it shoots like pain up my... right wrist.
Did you injure it or just hurt her?
Checked you all in, took your temperature, your blood pressure, saw how much you weighed. And so we're just sitting in here all by ourselves.
Now, how long do you think the doctor's gonna be?
8 minutes.
8 minutes. I'm saying 10.
10? All right, let's see what time it is right now. It is 10:57.
10:57.
Yep. All right. All right, 10. I got 8. All right, let's see. I got a good idea. Let's make a better story. What really happened?
I was in a motorcycle accident.
A motorcycle accident?
Yeah, I drive a motorcycle.
Okay.
Really? Tell me more.
Here's what I think happened. You saw a cute little kitty cat up in a tree and it was meowing and just crying, and you said, I'm gonna save the kitty cat, because down below there was a dog barking at it and there was rain and it was storming outside, and the poor little cat had no idea where to go or what to do. So you decided to pet the dog, calm it down. You took him back to the home where it belonged. You ran as fast as you could back to the tree. You got the cat and you let the cat down really softly. And then as you were climbing down, lightning hit the tree. It made the tree shake and you accidentally fell out of the tree onto the wet, muddy earth. But you saved that cat. I think that was amazing. You're amazing.
Is that the story?
That was impressive.
If you can come up with a better story than that, then why don't you comment down below and we'll have Journey make that the story. And people ask her why she has a cast on her arm.
There you go.
All right?
Sounds like a plan.
I'm gonna probably end up putting her in a split.
There you go.
Yep, there you go.
So we'll get the x-ray. Let's see who's right. Is it broken?
I'm gonna say it's not broken.
All right, Journey, guess what?
What?
I had to look back on my watch when I started the video, but I was right. The doctor came in exactly 8 minutes and 4 seconds. So
It was 8 minutes and 4 seconds. You said 8 minutes, you didn't say 4 seconds.
I know. Well, you said 10 minutes, so I was closer, so that means I win.
Okay.
Yes.
I win.
So, Journey, a question. Do you remember what you promised you were going to help me do this weekend?
I don't remember.
You remember.
Oh, yard work?
Uh-huh.
How could I forget?
Oh yeah, that's just my way of getting out of it.
Is this what you're doing to me?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You used to be my best helper, Journey.
Exactly.
Now what's happening? Now you're getting to be like, you know, make excuses, trying to get out of it.
Exactly.
Don't be asking me for any more favors, Journey. This isn't fair. If you're not going to help me, I'm not going to be able to help you.
Well, that's what you have mom and dad.
Oh, you're going to use mom now. You're catching on. You're getting smarter in your old age. Oops.
Not that old though.
You're not that old, but you're getting up there.
Yeah, I'm getting up there, but.
Since Journey's an adult, she doesn't need her daddy to go with her because she's so big now. So she gets to go to take an x-ray and I get to wait for her. So we'll see what happens when she gets back, what the results are. Dun, dun, dun. All right, Journey, what were the results?
They didn't see anything. He said, just take it easy. He thinks it's a sprain, so.
Show us that cast or that brace. Ooh, wow. Can you move your hand? Feeling good?
Yeah.
All right. It was a great afternoon. So glad I got to spend time with you, Journey. That's all you got to do if you ever want to spend time with me, because I'm never busy, but if you want to spend time.
If you hurt yourself, Dad's always free.
Yeah, Dad's free, and you got out of not having to work now.
Exactly.
I don't know, you could probably still help me, though, in the yard.
I mean, I've got this hand.
Yeah, you got one hand?
Come on.
Ooh, yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go back home. We're going to go work.
I'm just so glad we have, like, Instacare and doctors that know what they're doing and that can figure it out and help us out when we need it.
Absolutely, huh?
Yeah.
Journey, be careful.
Yeah.
Okay? Be careful, number one, on rollerblades, okay? Because those are dangerous, but also be careful when you go to help animals, too, okay? Make sure you have your proper safety equipment on. You did good, though. All right, bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
All right, so with Journey, they didn't think it was broken, but they weren't 100% sure because of the location.
Yeah.
So I actually took her back there today and found out that it's not broken. They still don't think, but it's still hurting her. So they said she's still going to continue to wear the brace. And he's actually like, if it's still hurting you, there is a possibility that it's in a spot that you just can't tell.
You just can't quite tell if it's broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said it's just in a really weird spot. When you take the x-ray of the bone, you may not be able to see it, so.
That makes a lot of sense. So we will keep you updated with as far as journey goes, but she's not in a ton of pain. She's wearing a brace. She's okay. Yeah, we just gotta be more careful, people. I have to be honest, this isn't a great way to start out the summer with 2 emergency
No,
type.
especially with you being gone and leaving me to deal with it.
Well, I know.
All by myself.
I know, I feel so bad.
I'm not a very good doctor.
But not a doctor.
Can I talk to a doctor?
You are talking to a doctor.
I need a clicky pen.
You're so much better than me at taking care of kids.
I was just gonna like throw you under the bus.
But when
and
we're
say, "Don't
together,
feel
I
bad,"
felt-
But then you gave me compliments, so I'll just go ahead with that.
Well, the hard part was when you're gone is I had to take Ledger and Beckham. I
saw that.
I left Beckham home
And you
with
brought-
Delaney on Journeys.
Yes.
And I had to take Ledger with me when I took Delaney.
Yes, because Beckham went over to the neighbor's house. Yeah,
So,
I saw that.
Anyway.
Wow, you did a good job, honey. I'm
they're
sorry I left you alone, but you did a good job.
they
You're
got
the
it.
dad. You're the man, dad.
All right.
Both are
I'm
great.
the dad.
Yeah.
I'm the man.
Did a good job.
All right.
Okay.
Not as good as you, but I'm trying. I'm trying.
All right, all right. Anyway, we hope to not see you again for any more emergencies this summer. You guys have a safe summer. Be careful. Wear your helmet, people.
And wear your life jacket and safety goggles.
Yes, and your seatbelt. Just be safe.
seatbelt,
You know
very
what I
good.
mean. You know
Yes.
what I mean. Be safe. Safety first. Hey, we love you all.
Sunscreen. Sunscreen.
Oh, and sunscreen.
Oh.
Okay. Love you all. Bye. This is not what I thought we would be doing this morning, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Happy Memorial Day.
Guys, I don't think it's gonna get any swollen by the time we get there.
Is that hurting you? Yeah. It's tight? Yeah, that thing's tight.
So tight.
So tight.
Yeah. Get busy. Get busy. Everybody get busy. I need y'all to report to the dance floor right this minute.
What's up?
I got a ring stuck on my finger.
Wait, what? Have you tried like lotion and everything on it?
Yep.
Everything? You tried lotion? All really lotiony?
I don't know what else there is. Like,
Oh,
maybe,
yeah, it
like,
looks bad.
cut
Let's
it
go-
off?
Let's go outside to cut it off real fast. It's a little bit looser there, so I have to do it.
What?
I'm so sorry. I don't know how this is gonna work.
You got a ring stuck on your finger. Mom, then why doesn't she just go to the doctor?
He doesn't have cutting tools for rings.
We tried oil now.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
It does?
We tried oil.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Because her finger is swollen lots more than the ring.
Ow.
No, I think that she slept with it on there.
Well, I tried to get it off last night, but I couldn't.
I don't think it's going over that knuckle. I think we're gonna have to cut it, but I don't know how to cut it without it hurting more, you know what I mean? Because the thing will slip under there.
I think you might need to go to the doctor's, honestly.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
My finger is so purple.
I know, I'm actually kind of scared.
Let me see.
Mom, I think you should actually take it to the doctor because it looks bad. It looks hurt.
Here,
Does it hurt?
Keep it up like this so that it's good. Like
Yes, it hurts really bad.
Okay, maybe we should.
And it's beating.
You can feel your heart beating. Hey guys, good morning. So, right in the middle of filming a video. And are you awake, Bubba's? Are you awake? Hi. Did you have a good sleep? No, he doesn't want you to get him out of bed because that's different than normal. Did you have a good sleep? Yeah, good. All right, so a little change of plans. I gotta change your diaper, lay down. Navy has a ring stuck to her finger, as maybe you saw in the other video, but now I have to run to the ER and get the ring unstuck off of her finger. And then we'll return back to this video. Just a day in the life. Her finger, guys, her finger has a ring stuck to it.
It's like a shark tooth stuck to her ring. I mean, that's
It's just a ring stuck on her fingers. I have to go take her and get it fixed.
Well, I just tried it, but then.
Oh, what did you do?
So I did wrapped it around Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
This is what this guy showed me. So I wrap it around like this.
Yeah. And you put it through the ring.
And then I put it through the ring.
I think that would normally work, but I think that Navy's finger's way too swollen. Like Navy's finger's like double the size of her normal.
So you don't do it with the hook, but I'm just.
That's how you got it underneath there.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, hers is just like.
And then
so
you
much
just
bigger swollen. Unravel it.
Unravel that. So.
We can try it while I'm hurrying and getting dressed if you want, but I'm pretty sure that her finger's too swollen. But thank you for looking for her a solution. Oh man. I'm just trying to get dressed. All right, guys, I'm dressed. How you doing, Navy?
Not really good. She's keeping her finger up in the air. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but that's what my gut tells me. Is if you let the blood rush into it more, it will get more and more swollen. So she is acting like she's asking a question, but maybe it's summertime, so I'll hold it for you. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, bye guys. Sorry.
Are you guys leaving?
Well, yeah, because I don't think we can cut that off, dude. Look, it's getting purple.
You just want to get out of helping me today, don't you?
No.
Maybe you are the worst.
Dad, just don't look. It's all red. I don't
Maybe
have a choice.
Okay.
Is it like really stuck? Because how did you get it on there?
Well, she got it on back when her finger wasn't so swollen, but now it's really swollen.
Why?
Anyway, okay, bye.
All right, Navy, I can't believe you're getting out of work today.
She'll be back.
The worst, Navy.
She'll be back.
You're so smart. You know how to get out of work.
Brother,
Have
Dad.
fun.
What's happening to you?
Keep it up high in the sun.
It's her second finger damage.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Do you realize
I've
that?
only been there for my fingers.
For your fingers. All right.
Okay guys, so I'm gonna kind of tell you the story of what happened. So last night I was going to bed and I had this ring on and I couldn't really take it off, so I was like really tired. So I just went to sleep, and then when I woke up, it was like, I was trying to take it off. I was like, Mom, I can't take it off. She goes, okay, try to put lotion on it. I was like, okay, I tried to put lotion. She goes, okay, put tons of lotion on. I'm like, okay, I put tons of lotion on. And so it still didn't come off. So now we're heading to the emergency rooms because we tried everything.
I thought that Kennedy was like kind of joking. She's like, I've had a lot of friends that had to go to the emergency room. I'm like, the emergency room? Get a ring off? Like, we can figure this out. I got this. So we tried all of the like hacks on YouTube of how to get it off.
Yeah,
Stick anything under
it kind of didn't work.
ribbon, and Trudy showed us one with yarn, but it just hurts her too bad, and her finger's so much more swollen, and it's a really like, it's kind of like this weird metal underneath it. It's not like a soft metal that when you put stuff on it's gonna slide. It's like sandpaper underneath the ring. I don't know. Anyway, this is not what I thought we would be doing this morning, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Happy Memorial Day.
I didn't even brush my teeth.
I know, neither did I. I literally was waking up everybody when you told me. So we got some gum, good gum here.
And I didn't even get ready.
I know, it's okay. You just gotta get there. We don't want it to swell more.
It kind of doesn't look purple on the sun. Well, yeah, kind of.
Maybe it's because you're holding it up. It's getting less purple. Keep holding it up in the sky. Maybe by the time we get there, it will actually be so unswollen we can just get it off. Wouldn't that be a miracle?
Oh my. Guys, I don't think it's gonna get any swollen by the time we get there.
Okay guys, so we're on our way there. It's Memorial Day, and so I'm hoping that that means there's gonna be less people needing emergency help, and it's just past 8 o'clock in the morning, so maybe a lot of people haven't already had accidents this morning. Maybe we're the only unlucky ones this Memorial Day. Hopefully the kids are all doing good at home. Yeah. Is it hurting? Is it still feeling your heartbeat in it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Looks like it's unswelling a little bit, holding it up like that. You slept like it all night long. How? That was quite miserable all night long. Why didn't you come wake me up?
I don't know, because I was just asleep and I was just like, couldn't feel anything.
No, whenever this happens, I don't know about you moms out there, but whenever this happens to your kids, I always feel like the worst mom, because I'm like, why didn't they come and tell me? But I guess it just didn't dawn on them to come and tell me. But next time, maybe if you're something's stuck on your finger or you're uncomfortable, come and tell me so that I can help you before it gets this swollen.
I had this ring on my finger before and it came off the next morning. So just like, oh, it will probably come out in the morning. So I was just like thinking that now will happen again, but no.
You weren't so lucky. Feeling a little bit of like bad memories. I don't know, going to the ER because we've had a really, as you guys know, we had so many emergencies happen last year that were really scary emergencies. This one's not as scary. Like this one, I know they'll cut it off and you'll be fine. Yeah, not your finger. They'll cut off the ring and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
When Luke said that, I was like, anyway, he's like, they give you the choice if you want to cut the ring or your finger. I'm like, ha, very funny, Luke. Anyway, well, it'll be fine, but I'm just feeling a little bit like, I'm feeling anxiety even just going to
out of gas?
Well, no, I've got enough to make it to the hospital, but that brings back bad memories of when we ran out of gas. It's been a rough month already. The all too familiar emergency sign. All right, guys, here we go. Hey, Navy, I did not think we would be here again this morning.
Me either, but...
They're very thick. Have you had to cut off a ring before? Have you lots of times? My daughter was like, I had a bunch of friends that had to go get them cut off. I'm like, you're joking. Like, you have to go to emergency room.
This one?
So we tried everything, and I'm like, oh.
So, is it super painful, or?
Just like when you like pull it up and down, it hurts really bad.
So, on a scale of 0 being no pain and 10 being like your arm hooked off, what number do you think you would give?
Like a 2, I think.
When we start trying to pull it off, she gets where she's crying. It's good. Keep that ice on there. So you turn it over. Oh, your finger's cold.
Sometimes this thing gets hot, because this gets hot, let me know, okay? And we'll put cold stuff on it. Sometimes this just saws right through it, it's no big deal. Sometimes it takes a little while. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Is that hurting you?
Yeah.
It's tight? Okay.
Yay!
Well, that thing is tight.
So tight.
So tight.
Oh, yay! It hurts so bad. Oh, my goodness. Did that kill?
That was a hard one.
Oh, wow.
That thing's pretty hard. What is it?
I know, it's like, and it wouldn't slip
It's
either.
more than normal.
Definitely feels like a metal, I don't know.
It's probably a fake hard metal.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, well, thank you.
All these things off of their little slivers of. Okay, let me go get you some discharge paperwork.
Yay! Ah, it hurt really bad. Yeah, that was like it's a weird hard metal.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't slip. Like, it wasn't like a slippery. It hurt so bad. Yeah, keep that ice on it now. You can see it. The swelling is already going down. Yeah, definitely.
Just like weird when I bend it.
Oh, like totally full of blood, probably. Alright guys, this is not the way we thought we were going to start our Memorial Day, but all is well, right?
Yep.
Your finger feel better?
Yeah.
Show the camera. Alright guys, we're just going to head home now and restart our morning, right?
Thanks so much for watching.
Subscribe down below.
Give this video a big thumbs up.
Oh, but make sure that you don't have a ring on that thumb because it could get stuck and that wouldn't be good.
Yeah.
So. Alright guys, see you later. Bye.
Dumb ring.
Oh. Biggest question asked, like what actually happened? They know that you like cut the bottom of your foot, but what actually happened?
I just start like crying because it hurts so bad. Like my foot just slips and there's like coral surrounding.
You were like thinking to yourself, you have soccer tryouts, right? So you're really concerned about that. Yeah. Another concern that a lot of people had was the fact that I was filming it. Shall we show them the foot in question?
Yes. I have really ugly feet.
Yeah. Get busy. Get busy. Everybody get busy. I need y'all to report to the dance floor right this minute.
Hey guys, welcome back to Not Enough Nelsons. Today, we are going to update you on how Sadie's crippled foot is. how her foot is healing and what even happened. You guys have a ton of questions, but before we get started, we are gonna do a little recap of the emergency room video so they even like know what happened. Right, okay, so let's go to that and I'll see you in a minute. You guys help her in.
Okay, we love you.
Bye. Sorry, Sadie. That just got worse because Sadie realized that she has soccer tryouts in 4 days.
They don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, this is not cool. Maybe they won't need to do stitches. If it's just like a wound that they can clean, it will heal fast. I'm
scared.
I know. Be okay. They always make sure that it's like numb and you don't feel any pain before they do anything, I promise. All right, I think we're here. All right, this is emergency.
Patient drop off. What the heck is this?
Emergency entrance. Oh.
No.
My God.
No. No.
There are so many people here.
Mom, I'm gonna die.
Is there any other emergency rooms we can go to? What should we do? I really don't know what to do. They asking questions.
They asked me if I had an ID. They asked me my name.
Alright? She just got wheeled back to this room right here. She's a little nervous because they're going to clean her wound. There's the alley.
And I think it's like 2 big jagged like claw things.
Oh, where are you gonna do those?
I'm just gonna slide them in.
She's just gonna see if there's a little... It's alright, Old Steel. You're doing good. You're doing so good, Sadie.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Alright guys, we have a status report. So they said the edges are too like thin, that they can't stitch it. Well yeah, thin, but then the bottom of your foot is thick and so it doesn't have blood supply, so they can't stitch it. So they have to glue it inside and outside, and then they have to put strips across it.
That's too much work. I'd rather just get the needle, sew it in, not be able to feel that pound of my skin anymore.
They can't. Doctor knows best, and they said you can't stitch it. It's too thick skin and the edges are too thin. So they took her back to get an x-ray, and so we will find out if she has a rock in it.
This is some sticky stuff I'm gonna put on either side of it, and then I'm gonna bridge over it with these strips.
Oh, did it hurt? Not that bad? Good. She was very worried the glue was gonna sting.
No, this one's stinging. Okay, all done.
Alright, so it didn't have a rock in it, and she glued it shut, and she put these strips over it. Now she's gonna wrap it. We're gonna be all better. Alright guys, so a lot of you asked a ton of questions, and we're gonna answer those questions now. So, number one, biggest question asked, like what actually happened? They know that you like cut the bottom of your foot, but what actually happened?
Me, half of my family was going out snorkeling by this ocean reservoir thingamajigger.
And I was back at home.
Making dinner.
Making dinner.
With Ledger.
Yes. And I specifically remember when you guys were getting ready to go. What were you looking for?
I was looking for swimming shoes.
She was looking for swimming shoes.
And I asked everybody and I looked all over and I couldn't find them. And I knew I was supposed to wear them, but I couldn't find them in time.
Yeah, like you know the kind that like slip over your whole foot and the bottom is like all plastic. She couldn't find those kinds. So she ended up wearing like, they're kind of like, what are they called? Not Crocs, but kinds that are plastic and just go over the top like that.
Crocs.
I mean, yeah, so they work. Like they kind of work,
Birkenstocks,
but not as good as like a real swim shoe that goes around your whole foot,
yeah.
Right? So, but we couldn't find them.
So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just be careful, you know.
Won't step down.
Yeah, won't step down. Won't, you know.
Which you don't really anyway. When you're swimming on top of coral, you're not supposed to step down because you'll like injure the coral, or you could get one of those, what are those pokey things that like poke
sea urchins?
Yeah, like a sea urchin. Anyway, so you knew not to do that.
I was snorkeling at the beautiful, most beautifulest place, whatever, and there's like so many fish and like long story short.
So pretty.
And so after that, like I was with like Josh and Lily and Avi and all of them in like a group, like whatever. And then I hear my dad on the other side, like, Becca, get down or whatever, like come here. And Beckham wasn't listening and he was like yelling, so I was like, okay, well it's whatever, Dad can handle it. And then Delaney had to go back anyways because she was getting cold or something. So I was swimming back with Lily, and then I was like, okay, we're already here, I'll just go help Dad. I was like going swimming, and there's these rocks and they looked like they're just all covered in moss, so I thought they were like all soft and like everything. I was like, okay, Dad, here, I'll hurry and go get Beckham, you know, because you can't obviously get up on these because you're too tall, too big, you know. So I went to go step up. My dad grabs my hand or whatever, and he goes, watch out, it's slippery. Like my foot just slips, and there's like coral surrounding this whole thing, and so my foot slips, and I just like get a sharp pain in my foot, and I thought I like maybe just scratched it or something, and so I try to go stand up again, and like I just start like crying because it hurts so bad, and I just like pull my foot up, and I'm like looking at it, and I was like, and I just see like the skin up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and like the blood's going up. That's bad. And so I was like in pain, and I was just like screaming and like, it hurts or whatever. And Dad, he's like, okay, it's fine, we got this, like just get on the boogie board that we brought out, some stuff, you know, whatever. So I got on like this board and just paddled all the way there. Tricky part, when I was getting up, I couldn't step with both of my feet. So I was like, what am I gonna do? So I just warmed up and just put my foot back in the water. It kept stinging because salt water. I just put it back down and like climbed my way up or whatever. And then my dad got his shirt and like wrapped it around my foot. We were walking back, and it's like a 10-minute walk. I have no foot like to put down. I'm walking back or whatever, and I'm just crying. And then everybody's just like thinking like, oh, it's just a scratch on the foot, you know, it doesn't matter or whatever. So like they're just all making jokes about it or whatever. And then little do they know, it's deep in my foot, like it's flipping, like I could stick a fork in it.
Yeah, it is pretty deep. And the kids did apologize later because I don't know why, I don't know if any of you guys out there like this, but do you guys like laugh when someone like falls down? A couple of my kids, only a couple, they can't help themselves. Like when someone falls, they just start laughing. And she's actually one of the culprits of that.
I told her that though, so I'm not denying.
So she like does that same thing too, but it still wasn't nice. And so a lot of them apologized. And so then Dad brought you home.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna go to the doctor's, but on the way home, actually, my dad stopped at like this ABC store and got some Band-Aids, and like
he got leg stuff and like whatever.
He's like, we'll just rinse it out.
We'll rinse it. I mean, a lot of people make like a coral cut kit. I've heard.
And I was like,
people who live there, they just have a little coral cut kit because it happens a lot.
And my dad was like, okay, let's just go home and see if we can fix it ourselves. So we went back to the house, and I just was out there, and I showed my mom my foot and stuff, and I was like, it hurts really bad, like it's throbbing, and it like won't stop bleeding. Like there's a huge puddle of blood like on the shirt and everything. So my mom was like, okay, let's just bring you to the hospital. Like it looks pretty bad. Like I don't think we can clean ourselves. And my dad already had like a bottle of like Dasani water about to pour it on my foot. And he's like,
and I'm like, anyway, maybe if like I was a pro and I had like, you know, done this before, maybe I'd be more confident, but I wasn't sure that there wasn't like a piece of coral stuck inside of it because you couldn't really see it. I mean, you guys even saw in the video that the nurse didn't know for sure, and they had to do an x-ray to see if there was any coral stuck in it. So anyway, I felt better about going and just making sure we did it right, that, you know. So one of the big concerns that you had when it was, you know, when it first started, you were like thinking to yourself, you have soccer tryouts, right? So you were really concerned about that. And I said in there, well, Dad's your soccer coach, so he'll probably have, let me clarify that a little bit. So Dad is a soccer coach for varsity, but he actually doesn't coach sophomore or JV, freshmen, like all of that.
That's different coaches.
Yes. So you were valid in being worried about it. But some good news is they decided that, of course, she couldn't play on it for tryouts. So they went off of a camp that Sadie had went to just like 3 weeks before that she worked really hard and did a really good job. And so they're able to see her skills and her like ability to work hard there. So the news is in, and Sadie
made the team.
She's so excited. And it had nothing to do with Benji actually, because
it like everybody thought that like, well, like you didn't go to tryouts and stuff, and I felt really stupid not knowing this. When you go, if you're injured, you still have to go, okay? So I didn't go to like the first 2 because there was 3 days of it, but I talked to like my dad and I talked to the coaches, and they were basing like everything off of like the camp, because that was literally like tryouts. They were like, she did really good, so I think she is fully like capable of like being on the team and stuff, like no matter her foot. So got on the team.
So that's exciting.
Yes, and so I didn't have to worry, like got on the team and I was like, phew. And so everything worked out.
Good news there. Another concern that a lot of people had was the fact that I was filming it. And so, well, first of all, that's our life.
Yes.
We film our life. You know, obviously we don't film everything in life. In fact, you probably only see 25% of our life. As far as Sadie's concerned, like especially like when I was down there like showing her foot and she like had her like hoodie over her face.
I was having bad anxiety about it. I was like,
yes.
Ugh.
But a lot of people ask like, why were you up there like holding her hand? Why were you down there filming her foot?
Anything,
Why was
don't do that. Do not hold my hand if I'm doing that. I have to be to myself.
And what did you tell me to do?
Okay, I was the one that goes, let's film this because I wanted to see like, I thought it was funny, like, have you seen those loopy videos where like you want to look back and see how loopy you were? I wanted to see how bad and like how bad my foot was and stuff.
And how they fixed it, which I was like, okay.
It wasn't, but the thing was, it wasn't even in the climax of it. It was after I was like calmed down, like I was still in shock, but like I was calmed down and stuff, whatever, but like right as like I got out of the water or whatever, I was crying and then I was like, I want to film this. Like that's my life, like I want to film this.
Oh geez. Anyway, sometimes we film. Believe it or not, there is a lot of things in our lives that we don't film. And so I know that a lot of you are like, oh, why do you film this? Why do you film that? First of all, Sadie was like, Mom, will you film what she's doing with my foot down there? That's why I went down there and filmed the bottom of her foot.
Yeah. I even asked her to make a TikTok about it.
Yeah, but yeah, which we did. So sometimes we film, sometimes we don't. And you know, I just leave it up to like my discretion of whether I feel like the individual or the child is okay with filming. And sometimes they're not, and I don't film. And so you guys don't get to see actually a lot of things that happen in our house, but when they're okay with it, I'm okay with it. It's our life. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Another thing that we wanted to kind of address in the video is the gentleman who was in the handcuffs. And so I want to kind of be a little bit nicer. That night, guys, so you have to picture this. We drive up and there's this big 6'4", 6'5" guy. He looked a lot like Trey actually, but like older, but he was really big and muscly, right? And he had on the handcuffs behind his back, but also he had the leg shackles on his feet. And there was 2 policemen, one on each side of him holding him, and it just kind of looked aggressive. It looked scary. It looked intimidating, I'll say that. I'm sure the guy is like, I don't want to prejudge anybody. I have no idea if he's like violent or anything like that, but it scared us at first. So he's probably a fine gentleman. He probably, I don't know what the situation was with him, but we were scared at first. I want to apologize for saying like, oh, I'm scared, because I don't want to anyway, I don't want to prejudge. Who knows? That might be a really, really nice guy, and I don't want to say anything about that. But it was intimidating. We will say that.
I wasn't intimidated.
No, she wasn't intimidated at all. You didn't bring up the whole, what was that, freaky show or something? Death Day or something? Yeah, she didn't bring that up at all. She wasn't intimidated at all.
Have you seen Happy Death Day? Where the criminal gets unlocked from the prison? The hospital?
No!
And he kills everybody.
Why have you seen Happy Death Day?
But I just want to apologize because, you know,
it was frightening at first because we didn't know where we were.
Yes.
We saw random people that intimidated us.
Yes.
Like you meet somebody and they're intimidating.
At first.
Doesn't mean they're mean. It's like meeting me for the first time.
Anyways, the people there were amazing. The nurse that we had was amazing. She was so sweet and so kind, and the people even checked us in were so great. They were doing the best they could. They did so well. There was like, when we first got there was probably like 50 people, and it was so fun to watch the camaraderie between the nurses. At one point, one of the nurses like, we've got this. We're like catching up. And then the one's like, we do. And they gave each other a high five. Like, they were doing great. And we were just really intimidated at first. And so I hope that you guys know, like, we were really grateful for the Maui emergency care people. Like, they were awesome. Their facility was great. It just was intimidating at first. And and the sign, guys, the sign to not be aggressive was like taller than me.
Yeah,
it was
like
a real big sign, and it was just like right there with the person on the handcuffs and shackles. And so we were like a little like scared, but it was okay. It all ended up fine. People were wonderful.
Yes.
Right? Okay. All right. Now, as far as the update on the actual foot in question, shall we show them the foot in question?
Yes. I have really ugly feet.
You do
My
not.
toenails are
All
off. Like,
it's all good. Guys, she worked so hard at camp for soccer. She lost both of her big toenails. Want to show them that?
I got
No
trampled
toenail.
on.
And no toenail here. Like, literally. That's how hard she worked. No toenail.
No
people.
like I literally got stamped on.
Yes. Anyway.
Worked my butt off.
But you know, it's a good thing you worked so hard at camp, because you end up needing that to basically be your tryout. So
yeah,
it was good. All right, let's show them your foot. It's looking so much better. Oh my gosh, look at this, you guys. It is looking so good, so much better. It still has a little bit of work, like she can't actually play in the first few games or this next weekend.
I feel fine, like I can walk on it now, and I can jump on it now and run on it, but my athlete director, like personal
athletic director,
she was like, you can't play for like another 10 more days, and I was like, what? So I can't play in the preseason games. I have to wait till home games.
Yeah, but it's okay. All is well.
So now I have to go to practice and sit out in the blazing hot sun and not do anything.
Yeah, that's kind of rough, but
I really want to play.
It is what it is. Well, that is the end of our update on Sadie's Maui emergency.
My coral foot.
My coral foot. That's
I have a piece of Hawaii with me everywhere I go.
Oh, that's nice. It's actually not cool. It's a nice thought. It's a nice thought. All right, we love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, there's now a really bad heartbeat in it.
I think it's broken. Now they're gonna x-ray it and we'll find out. Yeah, she's pretty tough, so it must have hurt real bad.
Yeah. Get busy. Get busy. Everybody get busy. I need y'all to report to the dance floor right this minute.
Oh my goodness, today is kind of stressful. Before I get started, we are Not Enough Nelsons. We have 16 kids, 9 of which are adopted, 7 are biological. We're just a big happy family that loves to video. Not always happy though, like today. So today, I am on my way right now with Lily.
Hi guys.
So Lily is in cheer with Sadie, Navy, and Paisley. She has been stunting a lot and has hurt her right wrist. Luckily, we were able to get an appointment during the day, so it's not like I have to rush her to emergency, but we were on our way to our doctor's appointment. Well, just now I get a phone call from the school and somebody has pushed Delaney down and she hit her head on the pavement and she hit her elbow and her knees, and anyway, so I have a friend that's gonna go grab her from school, bring her home. I'm gonna bring Lily, then hopefully see what's the matter with Lily's arm, and then I'm gonna run home and make sure that Delaney's owie is not like a concussion or something. Hopefully, she did say she hit her head hard. I need to call the school and ask them if she got knocked out, but I'm having a little bit of a stress attack. And it's only 9 a.m. Okay, anyway, I'll let you see what's going on with Lily and then I'll update you as far as what's going on with Delaney. And just a little other information. Tomorrow is Navy's birthday, and so we are having a big birthday party for her. Friday, we are doing our early Thanksgiving because Journey's leaving the day before Thanksgiving. So we're having an early Thanksgiving. And then the next day, we are surprising her with an early Christmas. And I have everybody coming in from out of town for that. And then on Sunday, Journey does her farewell. So when you leave to go on a mission, you do what's called a farewell, where you speak to the whole congregation. She's speaking on service, which is very befitting to Journey because she is just a sweetheart and always serves others. But she is speaking and all of the families and friends are coming over after. I have got a full weekend ahead of me and already I just don't even know how I'm going to do all this. But hopefully Delaney's okay. As long as she's okay, I can figure this all out. But if she has a concussion, that wouldn't be it. So let's just hope that it wasn't as bad as it sounded on the phone. Sirens of an ambulance.
On the side of us. Driving on the left side of the road.
It's Tiffany Nelson. I just have a quick question. I'm on my way to a doctor's appointment with one of my other kids, but I have my friend's gonna come and pick up Delaney. She said she hit the ground.
So yeah,
okay.
I guess she did. I think she got elbowed in the head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't feel a bump, but we can give her an ice pack too. Let me see your eyes. Yeah, her eyes look good. She's answering questions and stuff.
Okay.
But, yeah. So.
Okay.
Kind of, you're call. I just like I was. I haven't seen her cry like that, so I was kind of like.
Yeah, she's pretty tough, so it must have hurt real bad. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Hopefully she's okay. It doesn't sound good. She said she was crying so hard she couldn't even understand her, and that's not Delaney. So
that is like very true. Delaney does not get hurt very easily.
No,
so
she doesn't scream or cry when she gets hurt really bad, so she must have been hurt really bad. Okay, let's go into Lily's appointment.
What brings you today?
She has an injured wrist, her right wrist. She does a lot of cheerleading and stunts and things like that, but then she also works out at the gym. And so the first time she really noticed it was at cheer, and then she went to gym and was trying to lift weights, right?
Yeah.
And it hurt to even like lift the weight. And then it's just gotten worse and worse to where she can't even really write.
So like when I go like this, so like when I close my hand, like when I was going like this to the gym, I like hurt and it feels like this is like really weak and then like this one is like stronger, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah. And last night she even had to sleep with it weird because it was hurting her so bad.
Never mind all the lines on the highway. Give me time to reflect a bit, 'cause I'm just having a good day, having a good.
Okay, so we couldn't get in with our normal doctor. Otherwise, we'd had to wait for a week, and that was going to make her a little too miserable. So we got in with our doctor's assistant, which hopefully we'll be able to figure that out.
has a heartbeat right now.
It does, really?
Yeah.
Probably have to do an x-ray.
Because it doesn't even look different from my other wrist. This hurts like right here and right here, but it hurts right here if you touch it right there. But under here, it doesn't hurt if you touch it.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I wonder if, like, I've heard of people have carpal tunnel, and that can get really painful. Or maybe you, like, sprained it one time and you didn't, like, realize you'd sprained it.
Well, because I've broken this wrist twice, though.
Oh, you've broken your wrist.
Yeah.
She's broken her right wrist twice. Once when you were what? What were you doing the first time?
Walking over a sprinkler.
Oh, you were running to the bus and she tripped over a sprinkler. I remember that. And when was the other time you were?
On the tramp one, I broke my middle finger.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
The other one you said.
When I think did you fall down again on the way? Going to the bus is dangerous. I think you'd fallen down again, but it wasn't on the same sprinkler. It was a different thing. I think we might have stopped using the bus that year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was like when you were like in second grade, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were.
I don't have
wild.
luck with not breaking things. I've broken my middle finger from like doing it.
Yeah.
I tried to like do a backflip after a toe touch and made in the
Landed on
air.
it.
And Janie's like, no, you're supposed to do your toe touch, come down, and then do your backflip. I was like, oh.
That would help.
I remember I like
you did a
landed.
toe touch and
Yeah. And I like landed and I like looked at my finger and I was like,
it's backwards. Like it was like this. It was really bad. And then you broke your collarbone because you were fighting over. What were you fighting over with Sadie?
Navy's phone to get it back for her. And
Oh.
then Sadie pushed me down the stairs.
Yeah, Sadie pushed her and she fell down and hurt her collarbone. You don't have a lot of luck when it comes to not breaking things, but you don't remember an actual incident. Maybe it's just like a flare-up. I don't know. I hope you can still be in your performance on Monday.
Yeah.
You practiced so hard for it.
Well, they already took me out of like all the stunts.
I know, but at least
the new girl that does it, like she's really like smaller than me. And
she's
she,
struggling.
Like, yeah, so they just have me front spot, and I'm like, I'm trying to help, like I can't. Like.
It's hard. In competitive cheerleading, it's a pretty serious sport. Like, there's a lot of pressure on you to be responsible and be at practices and take your part because everything depends on everybody together as a group. Like, if one person doesn't show up or can't do it, it kind of just changes the whole routine. So it's a big pain for them too that she has this injury, but it's more pain for her because she actually feels pain.
I'm not gonna squeeze hard. I'm just gonna size-wise, everything feels fine.
Does so?
And I don't see any obvious. Can you rotate a little bit further? Like your whole arm,
Yeah.
like this, just so I can look at this underside. Okay, now go the other way. So, if you try to squeeze my fingers,
Yeah, like
you got nothing.
it's like it's like when I squeeze right here, it hurts really bad right there.
Under here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like when I twist it or something, or like when I'm writing, it hurts right here.
Push that finger down against my. Does that hurt a lot?
Yeah.
Push it up.
Yeah.
Okay, where does that hurt?
It still hurts.
Still
like,
underneath?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you try and relax and I just bend a little bit, how painful is that?
It's like the same. Yeah.
It's so once I get to here, it starts getting you. Okay, try and relax again. If I push this way, so is that painful
Yeah.
as I even start going down? Okay. So you said most of your pain is out on this side.
Yeah.
If I push along here, is that painful?
No, it's like right as you get to there, it like starts.
So obviously what I'm doing is hurting a lot. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm trying not to. So you're pretty tender along here.
Yeah.
So when the pain is here, this isn't necessarily wrist as much as it is forearm, right? Distal forearm. These areas are common fracture points.
Okay.
So we do need to get some x-rays just to make sure that we're not dealing with a fracture, that you haven't been putting up with a fracture for 2 weeks.
Oh, wouldn't that be
And-
sad? Hey, really, that obviously hurt really bad.
Yeah, there's now a really bad heartbeat in there.
Oh, and I started crying and I'm like, I think it's broken. Fred, that'd be the same wrist 3 times. That's a lot.
So maybe I should just cut off my arm.
No. You just keep falling on it. You obviously use it a lot. So now they're gonna x-ray it and we'll find out.
Cheese and champagne, what a wonderful morning. Never mind, she declined to the first date. It was only on my birthday. Never mind all the lines on the highway. Give me time to reflect a bit, 'cause I'm just having a good day. Having a good day. Having a real good morning. I'm just having a good day. Having a good day. Having a real good morning. Real good morning.
Alright, what's my prediction? I'm gonna say it's broken. Because last time I said it wasn't broken, something was broken, so I'm gonna do the opposite.
Say it's broken down.
Knowing all of our families' luck, it might be
They put
broken.
in the doctors at least 4 times a month.
I know.
Not even for like a checkup, just for people getting hurt.
Seems like at least once a month. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, Delaney and Navy were the same time every month.
That's so crazy. And today, you and
Delaney.
Delaney's
always getting hurt.
She gets hurt, but she's so active.
Yeah.
She's so active, and
All she does is play around with boys on the playground.
yeah. When the cute lady at the school was talking to me, and she said she was crying so hard she couldn't understand her. I'm like, oh, she's definitely hurt because she's so active and she hardly ever cries.
Like
even when she
one
gets
time I
hurt.
threw a ball and it hit her in the head really hard and she just fell down. She stood back up. She goes, okay, now it's my turn.
Wait a
was
minute.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's Delaney. So after we find out what's the matter with Miss Lily, we'll run home to Delaney. Hopefully I told my friend to give her some medicine, so hopefully her owies will not feel so painful.
School hasn't even started for her.
I know. She's literally playing on the playground before the bell rang for school. And somebody pushed her. I'm sure it was an accident. They elbowed her. She was probably playing basketball again.
Yeah.
This will be the 3rd injury in basketball this year.
Maybe she just shouldn't play basketball.
Those boys go out hard. It's just her. I've like been to the school before because I was going on a field trip with Paisley. So I saw Delaney, like, it was kind of cool because I could see like what she was doing without her knowing I was watching. So I could see how she really is. And it was literally like she was surrounded by like 8 guys. And she was like running this basketball game. And she was like, no, dude, you're on that team. Okay, let's go. And like she was so happy and just beaming with joy that she's playing basketball with these boys. So I don't think I could tell her she can't play
The
basketball.
girls are probably jealous.
Oh my goodness. She's just so sporty and she just loves being active. So she mostly has friends that are guys that like doing that stuff. So
Yeah,
it's all right.
it's fine, no drama.
No drama. That's true. A little bit less drama. Yeah, you know all about that, right? Drama. Well, it used to be no drama with Boys for Lily too, but
And then
now it's kind of flipped.
never like one of your guy friends.
Yeah, guy friends, maybe, I don't know. Now it's drama.
Yeah.
What the heck? Thought guys weren't supposed to be drama.
Yeah.
Guys, you know who you are. Just kidding.
And they weren't supposed to cry about things.
Oh dear. Well, we won't go into that because that was just really throwing someone under the bus. But anyway,
If you're watching this video.
be nice to Lily. Just kidding. All right. Okay. Let's wait for the doctor. Here we go.
One of the areas that you're really tender is right along here, and I don't actually see a fracture here at all, right? You got good continuous margin. The line is nice and straight. There's no step off anywhere.
Yeah.
And so this is the area where you're most tender. So that makes me feel good.
Yeah.
I am looking at this, and I'm not sure if I like how that right there looks. But again, you have a growth plate that comes along here, and that kind of makes it a little more difficult to tell. That's why we have radiologists. That's why we have people.
Yeah.
These ones are a little more difficult because the bones overlap. But again, you've got good continuous lines as far as I can see.
All right. So this is the situation.
So basically what he said is
You cannot
cannot
cheer.
cheer.
which she has a performance on Monday, and they just really got their really cute uniforms. But he said if she doesn't give it a rest or, you know, heal it, that it will go into competition season, which is worse because this is a performance. Competition season is a bigger deal. Yeah. So, but at this point, he doesn't know for sure if it's not broken because her growth plates are like right where she has the pain. It's really hard for him to tell if it's a growth plate or actually a buckle fracture. Yeah. So he's waiting for the radiologist to read it. So we will get a phone call of whether it is broken or not broken. So he's telling her what to do. We got to go pick up a brace for her. She's supposed to ice her, like basically stick it in a thing so it can get all that part nice and cold in a deep cold.
For 20 minutes.
Yeah, he said you want it to be a deep cold where it's almost like numb. That's cold. That's cold. Anyway, okay, well, we're gonna head home and see how Delaney is doing. So we will see you in a momento. All right, guys, I just got home. Miss Delaney's showing me her owies. She has an elbow scrape, a leg scrape, a hip scrape, which we won't show you. And where's your head? Let me see your owie on your head. What's the part that hurts the most? Let's see. I don't feel any bumps. You have a little bit of a headache, but you look okay. Let me see your eyes. But you're starting to feel a little bit better? All right. Well, that's good. I was worried about you. I was like, we do not need another concussion. Do you feel like you can go back to school? You don't know. How's your head feeling? How did it happen? What exactly happened?
I was dribbling the ball down the court, and this 5th grader came up, and he was like crazy, like if it was like a real game.
Oh, like
and
he went
like,
nuts.
Shoved me, and I fell on the floor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did it hurt real bad?
Yeah.
They said you were crying really bad. But you're feeling better now? Okay. All right, so we'll still need to figure out what's wrong with Lily's arm. We still don't know yet. They did the x-rays. But Delaney is okay, which is a good thing, right? Yeah. All right, now he's gotta wait for Lily. Are you going back to school?
I don't know.
It's always the hard question. When you start feeling better, you kind of just don't want to go back, but it's not even lunchtime yet. What do you think?
I don't know.
All right, to be determined if Delaney is gonna go back to school today. All right, guys, we got a phone call from the doctor, Lily. And what did they say?
He said I sprained it and strained it.
Yes, but you did not break it. So all is well. And Delaney, do you have a concussion?
What?
No.
She actually faked it.
No, she didn't. All right, guys, so that's the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching our chaotic day, and wish me luck that I can get through all of the fun things we're doing this weekend. Holy cow, right now we're running in to get Christmas jammies for Journey's surprise Christmas, early Christmas. So, love you all, bye. Today I am going to attempt to do another day in the life of like a mom of 16. All right, guys, they are running to the bus. That is exactly where it goes. Okay, be careful. All we need is another emergency. Navy texted me, Mom, come get me right now. That's not good. I'm gonna go get Navy. Yeah. Bye. Bye, honey. Hi, this is Tiffany Nelson. Is there any possible way that Dr. Stewart can see her today? All right, guys, there she is.
Yeah. Get busy. Get busy. Everybody get busy. I need y'all to report to the dance floor right this minute.
Alright guys, there she is. She's totally limping. She is not happy. I'm not doing an emergency room video, but I was in the middle of filming my daytime routine and then you texted me.
Yeah, my foot hurts really bad.
It does. Let me see it.
Yeah,
like
take off my shoe.
Show me the part. Did you like walk around without your shoe on? Oh, let me see.
It doesn't
but it's all right there.
Yeah.
All right, well guess what? I got you a doctor's appointment like soon. Like I can go get you maybe some lunch. Did you eat lunch?
No.
Okay, I can go get you some lunch real fast and then we'll head over there. Okay, so we are here to get some lunch for Navy. While we're getting lunch, Will you tell them? I told them a little bit about what happened, but will you explain to them what exactly happened?
So I got invited to a birthday party. We were playing tag, and the tag was coming to get me, so I jumped off the rock. And this pool had a shallow and deep end, and so I jumped in the shallow end, and I like hurt my foot really bad. Like it like slammed it really hard.
Because you thought it was the deep end, so you just jumped hard. And then
I just jumped because I wasn't like thinking. So I got out of the pool and like started limping because it like felt like it was like bruised.
Yeah.
And so the next day I was like limping because it like had like a bruise on the bottom. And then the next day I was like fine. And then the next day I was fine. And then I had cheer, and like in the beginning, like when I went to cheer, I was like it was starting to hurt. And then when we was like starting our routine, it hurt really bad. And so
yeah. So then this morning it was achy, but we're like maybe it'll just go away and maybe it'll be okay. But then at school you're like, no way, this is not going away. It's hurting too bad. And you just took off your shoe and then you couldn't put a shoe back on.
Yeah, it was terrible.
All right, so we're gonna go see what's up with it. We thought we got out of the woods because you were feeling fine for a couple days.
Yeah, like I was walking fine. Like it still hurt a little bit, but I thought I was gonna be fine. Just like went through it, and then the next day just didn't.
All right, well, okay, we're gonna get our food and then we'll head to the doctor's. All right, we got your food, Miss Maisie.
Food.
Zupas. I don't know if you guys have Zupas where you live. It's super yummy. We got about 15 more minutes before we have to head there. So here's some yummy soup.
And this is mine, like my package, I guess.
But I always give you these.
Oh, I forgot about those. Those are so good. And I always give my mom the smallest one, and she's like, you got the bigger one.
I already ate. You guys already saw me eat. So, all right, show them your sandwich.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that baby.
Oh, that's hot.
It's all melty cheese.
Cheese.
Yummy. Here's you. You poor girl. You're doing good though.
What's happening? Is that pretty sore if I squeeze on it?
Yeah.
Okay. How about if I press on? This is your Achilles tendon. Do you have any pain here? No. So it's mostly if we squeeze that. You feel really sore too, I can see. And how about here? Okay. So it's not your Achilles, it's definitely your heel bone. And so yeah, we're gonna want to get an X-ray of your heel. We'll probably add another boot to the Nelson family.
I guess I should say that I'm sorry for all the times I know I've been worried.
It hurt?
Yeah, just a little bit, like when you pressed on it.
You pressed on it, I could tell. You looked like you were ready to start crying again. Like, owie. All right, well, we'll figure it out. So let's take bets. What do you think? You think it's broken or do you think it's just bruised? You don't know? Right, 50-50? You think it's just right in the middle?
Yeah.
Knowing our luck over the past year and a half, I'm gonna bet it's broken because I keep thinking, oh, it's fine, it's not broken. And then, yeah, almost every single time, yeah. So I'm gonna say, I'm thinking it's broken. Navy's gonna say, thinking it's just a bad bruise. You're right, I don't know, right in the middle. What do you guys think? Comment down below if you think it's broken because that's just our luck. All right, so if they gave you the choice, if it is broken, you have to have crutches or you have to have one of those scooter things, which one are you gonna choose?
I don't know, because I don't know how to use crutches. And I don't know how to use a scooter.
All right, Miss Navy Nelson.
All right.
So that's your heel. The good news is that it does not appear to be broken.
Cool.
So we're gonna recommend a boot. Now, just because it's not broken doesn't necessarily mean that we shouldn't do a pair of crutches either, just depending on the severity of your pain. If the boot is enough, and I think it will be,
Okay.
you just walk around in the boot and then we'll re-x-ray you in about 3 weeks.
Okay guys, so it is not broken, but it definitely is bruised and hurting her. So she is getting a boot. We gotta run to a clinic to get a boot. Bring this beautiful girl home. Let her rest her foot. Okay guys, so we just are getting back. I'm gonna make sure that Navy is comfortable and chilling somewhere. I'm gonna see if I can hurry and sneak in filming this one part of the video I have to get done before the kids get home. And I'm actually gonna throw some rolls in to start raising. And actually, I think I'm gonna actually throw in the ribs in the crock pot to start getting that going. So hurry, hurry, hurry before kids get home. Yeah, did you miss me?
Yeah.
I found my guy. He missed me.
I miss you.
I miss you so much.
I do work.
I know.
I do the work.
I have to go to work, yeah. But I miss you when I work, huh? And then when I come back, I say, I miss you. I love you so much, huh? Did you miss me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love you. All right, wait, show them your cute shirt. What's your name?
Me?
What's your name? Oh, that's the biggest hug ever. What's your name? Say, Later.
Yeah.
Nuts. Hey guys, welcome back to Not Enough Nelsons. So for today's video, I am literally going to be buying groceries and planning meals for 1 year. And so this is actually going to be 2 parts. The first part, restocking my whole food supply. The second part will be like actually doing a makeover on it and making it a cute room that I can love and enjoy and not just shut the door. And you'll see why I shut the door. Are you ready?
The dam is breaking in. It was bound to happen, 'cause your heart is caving in. So why you bother? This is nothing you can run from. You make it, 'cause I can change it anyway.
Okay guys, so I have dinner started. I normally don't start it this early, but it takes a while and I've got a really fun activity planned for the kids tonight. At least the middle and the older kids, we get to go watch School of Rock tonight, a big play that they do. And so we are super excited to do that. So I wanted to get dinner done so they could have it right when they get home from school. But thank you guys so much for watching this eventful day today. Who would have known? It seems like every time I try to film a daytime routine with 16 kids, something crazy happens, and that's like real life. Actually, something pretty much does crazy happen every day. So anyway, love you all. Thanks for watching. Mwah. Bye-bye.
And the moment we're off it, we try so hard to stop it. I hope we make it, 'cause we can't change it anyway. For soon it's all over.
Yeah, fresh vet. We overseas with this one, man. Get busy, get busy. Everybody get busy. I need y'all to report to the dance floor right this minute.
Nelsons. Today we are in a different setting than normal. Kind of had something happen to us that we are going to talk about today and kind of share with you guys what went on. Before we start this video, make sure that you are subscribed down below.
Hit that notification bell. Follow us on Instagram.
Give us a big thumbs up.
So we have a story time to tell you guys. So let's get started. All right, so it started on March 9th. It was about 9 in the morning and we were going on a little road trip with just us girls. And before we left on this road trip, I made this video for you guys to go watch one of our new videos. So this is the video I posted on our Instagram before any of this happened. Hey guys, so so we just really put out a new video, and this one includes darts. So make sure you go check it out right now. The link is in our bio. All right, so basically what happened is we got in a crazy flip over car accident. So we're each gonna tell the story from our perspectives and what happened to each of us in the car and what we each went through, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna start. I was the driver. We started going around the bend. Basically what happened, I was driving the car, I was already pumping my brakes when we were going around the bend for some reason, and all of a sudden the car started sliding to the side like this, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Like I couldn't like control the steering wheel anymore. We happened to hit black ice, which was really scary. We started sliding and I looked to the side and there was a big like metal median, and I was like, oh my gosh, we can't hit into this like concrete median and go to the other side of the road where cars are coming this way and we're going this way, or else those cars will run into us. I tried to steer the car to the opposite side that the ice was making us slide, so I was slowly trying to do it. And then what started to happen as I was pumping my brakes the whole time, I went like this and the car started spinning around, and I looked over at my mom. My mom said, you're doing good. At least that's what I thought. She said, you're doing good, you're doing fine, that's everything you have to do. And then I remember kind of like, my eye was just kind of blank. I was like, I'm doing everything that I know how to do. And then I remember we crashed and the car spun over and we flipped the car and then we crashed into this mountain, going how fast?
60.
About 60 miles an hour, and I think
the speed limit was 80.
Yeah, so we were going way under the speed limit, and then I kind of blacked out and I woke up and basically the car was flipped over and then we tipped and the car was upside down, and I just remember glass everywhere and smoke. It smelled like gas and like fire and just burnt, and I was like just in shock and
kept saying, you're like, do I need to put it in park? Mom, how do I put it in park? What about neutral? Mom, can I take my foot off the...
I know, I didn't know. I was asking a ton of questions because I was just kind of like freaking out in panic mode. And I'll leave that story from my perspective to that point, so.
Okay, so from my perspective, I was working on paperwork on my lap and I could feel the car going to the left, and I looked up and Cassidy started kind of panicking because we were gonna hit the median. And she said, what do I do? What do I do? And I said, you're doing fine, you're doing fine. And for 1 second, I about reached out, because this is like the mama in me. I about reached out to help her correct the steering wheel. But something inside of me said, yeah, about reached out to help her. But something inside me said, nope, sit back and hold on and try to relax so that you don't miscarry your baby. Because I was really concerned about that and concerned that we were gonna crash. And so I held on tight. And when we were done spinning, we flipped upside down and the airbag went off and burned my arm, and the airbag went off here, it didn't burn my face, it held me in really tight. Right as we landed, I kind of turned my body like this to kind of protect myself and to look back at the kids, and so I jammed my shoulder really hard, and when the smoke cleared, I was hanging over the top of everybody because the car was up kind of on its top but on its side, and so I was hanging from my seat belt. So yeah, it was really crazy, very surreal.
And I looked up and my mom was like right above me, and luckily she was in her seatbelt and so she didn't fall on me, and her little baby belly was like sticking out of the seatbelt. It was so scary. It was so scary.
So I was in the second row behind my mom originally. So I guess I'll start off. I was reading my book, so I was not even paying attention to what was happening on the road until I heard people screaming in the car, and I looked up and we were spinning and I just saw a mountain, and I was like, no, we're not gonna hit it. Like, it's fake, right? That only happens in movies. And then all of a sudden we hit it and I blacked out. It was really weird how like movies describe it because it's very accurate, I feel like. So after I realized that I was under Lily and what had all occurred, all of a sudden my brain went into like an emergency mode where I zoomed in and just realized everything that I needed to do in that situation.
So from my perspective, we were driving and I was like, I don't know what I was doing really. I was just kind of like sitting there and listening to music, and all of a sudden like I saw like I don't know, like we just started like spinning really fast, and I started screaming and getting like panicked and saying like, Cass, like stop, 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 like and stuff, and like
Like I could stop.
Like, why are you doing this? I remember that. Cassidy, what are you doing? Like, stop doing that. You're scaring me.
No, she said, Cass, why are you doing this to us?
I was saying that.
People yelling at her.
I just heard people yelling at me like, yeah, I'm doing this on purpose, guys. Enjoy the fun little car spin and flip.
Let's see what kind of cool tricks this monkey can do.
And so like I was just like screaming, and then I saw like we were heading toward a mountain, and then Janie like flew and hit me, so like I blacked out, and then like I woke up and we like hit the ground, like how do I explain?
We flipped the car.
Yeah. Like we flipped the car, and I like felt us like hit. So I woke up and Janie was under me, and I like just started panicking and crying.
Yeah. And screaming.
And screaming, yeah.
Bad.
Well, yeah, because
But you have to understand, there was just like smoke everywhere, and it was just.
But like
I thought the car was gonna blow up. I was like,
I thought the car was gonna blow up. I woke up and there was smoke, and it smelled like fire, and everything was just like.
Yeah, people around us.
Yeah, like I thought my ear was bleeding, so I started screaming because there was like a little bit of blood on my hand. So I was like,
It felt like
I
you were
started like,
bleeding.
panicking and stuff.
So the third row seat were these guys. So do you want to say what you remember?
I remember hitting my head on the, like above the window, and that's when, like I sort of kind of blacked out. But I remember waking up and I was on top of Navy, and I was standing on glass, and my chest hurt, everything hurt, and I was just really panicking, yelling at Cassidy like, why did you do this? It's your fault. Why? And then all that, and I was bawling, and I was like totally scared. Like my shoes were like flying. Everything was everywhere.
Your shoes even flew out.
Yeah, and after that,
that's what hit Lily's ear.
No, but my shoes, like they flew off, but then they went under the seat. Everything of mine went under the seat. And I was just on top of Navy, standing on glass, and right as I looked down at the glass, I was like, ah, oh my gosh, you're gonna break it! Ah! And I remember being super terrified and scared.
I was in the back seat, and I was really tired, and my stomach started to hurt, and so I was trying to fall asleep, and so I was eating my mango, and I just set it down, so I didn't finish the rest of it. So I was just asleep, and I just was knocked out, and I don't really remember anything from the car crash.
So Sadie, when she flew across, ran into Navy, and once we all landed, Navy was knocked out pretty much the whole time, and so she had lots of blood all over, she cut her eye, and there was lots of glass all over these guys in the back. It was really scary, and especially from my perspective, I can see everybody. I could, because I'm hanging over the top of everybody, so I could see Cassidy, I could see Janie under Lily, I could see back there, and just see all I saw back there was just blood and glass, and so that was a really scary point. And then there's Janie saying, okay, I'm gonna call 911, and there's Cassidy yelling, do I take my foot off the brake? Do I put it in park? And these guys are screaming their heads off, and she's just so laying there, which is even scarier. Yeah. I'd rather have had her panicking than just laying there. That was scary.
And like Sadie and Lily were screaming, there's blood!
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, what just happened?
So I was terrified because when I saw Navy just laying there doing nothing, after Janie's pillow flew back, she was totally out of it, and there's blood all over her.
So at this time, this is kind of when I went into that weird mode, I guess. And so the first thing I did was looked behind me to make sure these two were okay. And I saw Navy had been knocked out, so I put the pillow underneath her. And then Sadie kept trying to get out of the car, but there was glass everywhere, so I said, Sadie, sit down and calm down. And I told my mom what was happening to Navy. I guess it was okay, Navy's eye is cut, she's out of consciousness. And then I asked Lily how she was doing, and I told my mom kind of what was happening. And then after I realized that no one had died, which was really scary, I looked for a phone because I didn't know if there was anyone around us at the time that had already called 911. So I luckily had headphones on, and so I just pulled my headphones, and that guided me to my phone. And then I called 911 and didn't know where we were, so I was trying to talk to them, and it was really scary.
and explained, I guess, what had just happened and tried to figure out where we were.
And I remember like waking up and my mom's like, was everybody in their seatbelts? Is everybody okay? And then Janie and Sadie were like, we weren't in our seatbelts. And my mom's like, what?
Oh
and
yeah, you got so
and I was like, oh my gosh. And then they were screaming, there's blood. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I really think after that I was like,
that was me.
I passed out.
Me who said
Shouldn't have done that.
Normally, every time we get in the car, what is the first thing I ask everybody?
You're like,
are you in your seatbelt? Buckle your seatbelt. Buckle up your buttercup. I always say.
Yeah.
It's just.
And I was freaking out because like I was like standing up, and that's when Jeannie told me to sit down, and I was like freaking out. And when the guys told me to like, okay, I'll help you out and stuff, I was like not letting them. And then finally, I grabbed my shoes and they pulled me out.
Yeah, you're kind of in shock. Like even though people were helping us out, like it feels like you're almost safer just to stay right where you're at because it was such a scary experience. So I can see why you would do that. Yeah. And you don't remember any of this. You don't remember getting pulled out of the car or anything.
Well, we only
How about you two?
They were trying to wake me up.
I remember everything.
After they helped Navy and Sadie out, they came to me and Janie, and there was a door above us, and they opened it, and I unbuckled my seatbelt, and they helped me out. And Janie, I had no shoes on, and so Janie gave me her shoes, and then
Yeah. So I boosted Lily up, and they took her out. And then I had a blanket, so I tried to lay it on the floor so I could walk on that because there was like glass and like crazy things around us. But then this guy came over and he's like, hey, I'll let you go on my back, just like do that because I didn't have shoes anymore. I don't know why I was thinking. I was like, here, Lily, just take my shoes. Like, it's fine, I'll be good.
My shoes got ruined.
And then I was like, wait, I don't have shoes now. So the guy that was helping us that opened the door, there was two of them. One helped Lily and walked her to where everyone else was. And then one let me ride on his back to where everyone else was since I would be stepping on glass.
I remember I got in the car, they gave us a bunch of warm blankets, and I felt so bad because I was like, they had bags of like stuff on, and I was in the front row, and I was stepping on them, and I was freaking out, and I was crying, looking back at Navy. I just see her like panic. I see her like asleep and not waking up. The guys are trying to like keep your eyes open and stuff, and I remember just like freaking out. My brain was like all blank and everything, and so I didn't know what to do. Lily was like, Sadie, calm down, and Janie's like, okay, we're gonna be fine, just take deep breaths and stuff. And so I just sat down, like curled up. You were in the driver's seat, right? And then I was talking to my mom. I was like, is Navy gonna be okay?
After what was probably about 15 to 20 minutes, the paramedics arrived, which that's when everything kind of sped up because they're pretty quick. So they came, they assessed Navy, they put her on one of those flat gurney things to carry her so that she could keep her neck and head straight. Like a brace thing. I went with Navy in the first ambulance. And I had to leave these guys behind, which was really, really scary, but they had to get her there quickly and they couldn't get us all in the same ambulance, and the other ambulance was gonna come in just a second. So I got in the ambulance with Navy, and
they were also worried about you being pregnant, so they said you and Navy need to go because you guys are the most like,
these were the two
at-risk
biggest worries. Yeah, that's true. And so we got in, and Navy probably doesn't remember any of this, but she had to get a bunch of IVs hooked up to her, and then she started throwing up again, which was scary because she was flat on her back and you can choke, so they had to tip up the gurney so she could throw up on the ground and not aspirate it into her lungs, and they laid her back, and still very scary. And it was like a 15 to 20 minute drive to the hospital, so it felt like forever, and it was super scary. So we arrived at the hospital, us two. Remember, these guys aren't there yet, and they put her in a room with just a curtain between us and me over here, and they hooked up the baby and was monitoring the baby to make sure the baby was okay. And as they were hooking me up, I could hear them trying to talk to Navy in the other room. And so the doctor was like, can you tell us your name? And she said, my name is Kira. And he said, can you tell us what grade you're in? And she said, I'm in the 7th grade. And they all clapped and was like, oh, good job. And I said, her name is not Kira, and she's not in the 7th grade. Her name is Navy, and she's in 4th grade. And they were like, oh. Like they all went, oh. Like it wasn't a good sign. I don't know who Kira was in 7th grade.
One of your friends?
But somehow she thought she was Kira in the 7th grade. So if there's any 7th graders out there named Kira, she thought she was you for a minute. Anyway, so once they established that she was not all there, even though she could respond back. So I was still just waiting for these 4 to come and to make sure they were all okay, and super worried about Navy.
So, like my mom said, there was 2 ambulances. They went in the first ambulance, and so we had to wait for the second ambulance to come from the crash site. And so what I was doing is I was trying to like find my phone because like my mom already went into another ambulance, so I didn't know like how I was gonna contact like my dad or anyone. And so I went back to the car and I was wearing like my hat, and like I like look in the car and I feel like I was kind of in shock. I grabbed like my makeup bag and I'm like holding my makeup bag and I have my hat, and then I'm like looking for my phone, and people like are coming up to me. They're like, "Who are you? Like, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I was in the crash." They're like, "You were in the crash?" I'm like, "Yeah, I was the driver." They're like, "Oh." I had like 5 people come up to me and ask me like who I was and what I was doing there, because I just had my hat and my like little makeup bag, and I was just like walking around in my high heels, and they're probably like, "Who is this chick?" And
she is.
yeah, basically then the ambulance got there and I couldn't find my phone, and the police officer's like, "You shouldn't be down here, just go back up." And
the car could have blown up.
Yeah, there was like water getting into the car because the snow was melting from like all the heat from the car, so the snow was like melting into our car. And so then I remember that ambulance getting all 3 of these girls, Sadie, Lily, and Janie, into the ambulance, and then they pulled me into the front seat because I looked fine. And so they're like, "You can just sit up in the front." And it was a very awkward drive with like the ambulance guy just sitting there, and I was like just sitting there like, "Whoa, what just happened, bro?" And they were all in the back, and then Sadie, I don't know what was going on. You can say what happened was going on in the back.
I don't remember anything else. I remember getting into the ambulance and I put my seatbelt on and I was like, I can't breathe, like my chest hurts because I hit my chest on the other seat, on Janie's seat in front of me. So like I was like, I can't breathe, and I was freaking out. And so the person came in, I don't know who it was, but they're like, Sadie thinks she can't breathe and stuff. And so I just laid down on the bed like the doctor told me to, and they put like this mask thing on me. They cut my sleeve, put an IV in me, and then all of a sudden I just remember like trying to fall asleep, and they were like, "No, you gotta stay awake, you gotta stay awake."
They put the thing that measures your heart rate, which is how many times your heart beats per minute, and Sadie's was up to 200. It was beating really, really fast. Normally you're about way too fast. 70, yeah. So it was way too fast, and so they kind of freaked out, which scared me a little bit, but I was like, it's fine, she's got good care. And I think, did you start crying too? I think we both kind of started crying. And they checked our heart rate, and we were both doing pretty good. And so we just sat there on the drive, and we're like, okay, well, just gotta suck it up and be okay.
So when you guys pulled up to the hospital, did you guys get to see me and Navy, or did you just get
No.
They put us in a room.
Yeah,
they put a curtain between us.
We got to the hospital, they loaded us out, and they made us go into like a room because we all looked fine. Sadie was in like a thing because her heart rate, Navy, and you were gone. So they made us 3 go into like a separate room, and they're like, do you want us to check you guys out? And I was like, I feel pretty fine. But I think you said that to check us out, right? Mm-hmm. I think our mom's like, no, like check them out just in case, because that's what you probably should do when you get in a situation like this. So they checked us out. I felt pretty fine. I was like, I'm good. Like we were just kind of very worried about the baby, Navy, and then we kind of figured that Sadie was okay because we saw her and she was like just sitting there, and they said she was fine. So we're like, okay, Sadie's good. So we were just worried about Navy.
Me too at this time.
So eventually, when I heard these guys arriving, I could hear them kind of getting wheeled to some rooms beyond me, and they finally established that the baby was okay, which was so awesome because we were really nervous about that. But the baby's heart rate was fine and he was okay, but they still needed me to be hooked up to the monitors. They needed to monitor the baby for at least an hour or 2 to make sure. And so I couldn't go stand by Navy, and I knew how panicked and how scared and everything that she was. And so there was that curtain between us, and this really nice nurse came over and she said, we can move this curtain so that you can see your daughter. And I'm like, thank you. So she moved the curtain back, and
I was able to see her, and they wheeled, the cute nurse said, it's okay if we wheel her over, and everyone's like, okay, I guess. And so they kind of pushed my bed over so that I could hold her hand, which was really special and awesome. And they said, we're gonna have to life flight her to a children's hospital that is really big, and it was a few hours away, so she had to go into a helicopter. So that it was so good, because I was able to hold her hand, and they told me that she was gonna have to be life flighted to the children's hospital, which was like 3 or 4 hours away. And right about then, Janie had come in a couple times to check on me and check on her, and she was there, and this nice doctor and guy that was like a nurse, they offered to give her a blessing, and so they gave her a blessing, and it was really special, and we all felt comforted. It was okay. A blessing's kind of like a special prayer. And so at that point they said, we're gonna have to take her now. And she was kind of coming to enough that made her scared, because she was like, do I have to go by myself? And she started crying, and that was like breaking my heart.
That's when I first just lost it.
Yeah,
I
we were both crying, and I couldn't leave because I said, well, can I go with her? And they're like, no, you have to be still monitored. And I'm like, well, can anybody go? As literally, like they were pulling her around the corner where I wasn't going to be able to even see her. And I said, well, can my daughter go? Because Janie was right there. And the lady looked at the other lady, and she goes, I guess you can come. So just that little split-second decision, they let her go. And after they were gone, the lady was like, I have never seen them let a teenager go in life flight ever. So that was a huge blessing that Janie was able to go and be with her, and she didn't have to be all by herself.
And so Janie didn't get checked out by the doctors because she was over by my mom. So me, Lily, and Sadie were all in like 3 hospital beds on the other side of like the hospital. So I didn't get to see my mom, I didn't get to see Navy, I didn't really know what was going on because we had to stay in the hospital beds while they were like checking us all out. So we were just in that room, and I was just kind of over, like I felt like I was just over making sure Sadie and Lily were okay. And Lily had a couple burns on her. Sadie had the IV, but she was like laughing and like flirting with the nurse. So I was like, hey. And Sadie was just laughing and talking to the nurse. So I was like, okay, Sadie looks fine. The nurse was like kind of like, okay, Sadie's good. Lily was good. And so they asked me if everything was good. I'm like, if everything was fine with me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm great. I was like, my head hurts like a tiny bit, but like not like really anything where it like needs to be like checked or anything. I'm like, I'm pretty good. I feel good. I just kind of wanted to like be done. And so they're like, well, I think we should just give you a scan just in case. And I was like in my head, I was like, I don't really need a scan. Like I literally feel perfectly fine. But I was like, I don't know. And he's like, well, let's just do one. It's always good to just check. And I was like, okay. So he brought me into this room. They wheeled me into another room where a CAT scan was. So I got a CAT scan. Nobody here got a CAT scan except for Navy. And so why on earth would I need one? Because I was perfectly fine. I'm the one walking in my high heels and my purse. I'm like, what the heck? So the doctor was like, okay, this doctor just wants, I don't know. And so I got the scan, came out. I was like, hey, there's literally nothing wrong with me. Like that was just like a waste of money type thing. I was like, I don't really know, but okay. And I went to go find my mom, and then I found out Navy left with Janie. And then I was talking to my mom about the baby, and the baby was fine. I was so happy.
A few videos of what flying was like, and it was sad because I had to sit in the front with the pilot, and I couldn't be in the back of the helicopter because there wasn't enough room, and Navy was back there. So, but it was really scary being up there, not because we're flying or anything, but just because I was worried about Navy, as everyone else was, and we couldn't actually be there helping and doing anything. So once we got into the hospital, they opened the door and wheeled her into a room where all of the emergency patients went, and I knew that, so I was really nervous because like, wow, this is very, very serious. And they just started, they had like 5 doctors in there, and they were all checking her out and making sure that she was okay, and they were saying all of these really big words I didn't understand, and I was like, she's going to die. And I was really nervous, and no one was there with me. And so I was kind of freaking out, but I had to be strong for Navy, and yeah.
You see that I'm wearing a neck brace? This wasn't from the crash. This was from something that was found during the whole crash thing, like they were saying. So I made a video of why I have a neck brace on and what the doctors found during that time. It's going to be on my Just Cast channel. So the link will be down below. Make sure that you go check that out to find out why I have to wear a neck brace and to find out what the doctors found. So check that out down below right now.
But we're all safe and we're all gonna be okay.
Yes, it was a blessing. It was a huge blessing. Sure. You can find out why it was a blessing on my channel, like I said. Go watch that right now. Thank you guys for watching, and we're really glad that we are all safe. And make sure you guys wear your seatbelts and be safe because we love you all and we would never want you guys to be hurt. So thank you guys so much for watching. You subscribe down below. We post every Friday and Saturday. And go check out my JessCast video, like I've said 5,000 times, to find out what happened to me. Okay, we'll see you guys later. Bye.